We've got so many good things. We got some mirrors right now. I don't even know what that means. But anyway, are we live? Looks like we're live. And
Hi everyone, it's me, Gak Sponsor, and I'd like to introduce you
I
to
will
the
kill you!
channel.
I hate you. Not sponsored. I hate you. I'm gonna have to start muting your ass at the beginning of these so you don't do that. Anyway, hey everybody, D&D Friday night, Icespire, episode 11. We got a samurai. So let's see what the hell's going on. Am I right, guys?
Episode
69. Fuck, the samurai's still here.
It's 11 for like only 2 of us, actually.
Yeah, I know, right?
3 for me.
Yeah, but episode 11 in the series.
Episode
It's 11 for the sorcerer and the wizard. And that's
But
it.
who's counting?
Man, I was for
Alright.
one. Anyway.
Anyways, so
Counting
shall we
because
do our recap of what happened?
Yes, please. What happened last session? Anyone?
Well, since I'm the only one who the one who laid out that, I'll continue it. Thank you, Haley. We arrived at the loggers camp to find a completely scope.
Oh,
Let's
I'm
go.
sorry, what?
Respect, please. Thank you.
Don't do that to him. Don't
What?
do it.
Just saying.
Don't do that to him.
Just continue your thing.
I'm saying don't do that. Anyways, we arrived at the loggers camp to find it completely abandoned. We were doing some searching when when our newest companion arrived on the other side of the camp. Before we actually noticed them, a huge kind of
Bug.
some bug creature erupted out of the
like
ground,
termites.
going after. God damn it! Attacking our new companion, and we had fought about what, 3 of them, I believe.
Yeah,
I feel
roughly.
like it
We
was
fought
4.
It was a
3
lot.
of them. I think it was 3. I think.
3.
And luckily, no one died, though Noah sadly did get knocked down, but is okay now.
Almost was murdered
I mean-
brutally. In
Yeah,
this,
but I got better.
second episode?
3rd, I
Yeah, but I
think.
got better.
Oh man, I'm
Third.
surprised I haven't died from 1d4 trauma damage.
Oh my
Or
god.
1d4 stubbing your toe damage.
Right?
Or 1d4
emotional
Talos
damage.
landing too hard on you.
1d4, I'm never gonna find love damage.
1d4 sleep damage.
1d4 Talos landing
Alright.
1d4
Anyway.
owl claw damage.
So that's the recap then, babe?
Right?
Alright.
So that's the
Zoltan
recap
did-
then, babe?
Pretty much. Then we
Alright.
kind of talked with Henry, who is our new companion, as you
Yeah.
can see by the scope, who's now with us.
How dare you call me out? I feel offended.
You're adorable.
I hate you.
No, you don't.
Okay,
No,
so...
don't.
Almighty DM of the DMiest. The fuck are we doing now?
That's a fantastic question.
Well, that's really up to you guys.
Alright.
I don't
Alright.
tell you what to do. You guys make the decision of what to do.
Great, I want to
So-
talk to Henry.
Oh,
Oh,
great. that's
well,
the
then
point.
talk
to
Henry.
Adventure.
And I'm
Henry is currently over with Amortuous, still kind of talking with him, so...
I can't fucking
I'm gonna quick talk to Mortis for a moment before going out to search the rest of the camp.
Alright, so... And then I guess Henry will talk to Noah.
Well, I'm
So-
gonna
You go
I mean,
first.
they
You two go
both
first.
speak Celeste, you know?
This is true.
I go
Hi,
over to
buddy.
damn it.
Let's just
If y'all
wait
are gonna
to see.
talk, then talk.
I know.
And I'm
Yes.
and I'll be speaking in Celestial. So
Alright.
what brought you cabin side?
Well,
I'm sorry, who's measuring what now?
we're measuring the length of about how fucked we are. But, well, as of
Accurate.
recently, I've been searching for a specific entity that I mean to expunge from any and all dimensions.
Mentions, you say?
That's not epic as fuck.
Not the only one familiar.
Henry kind of just looks down a little bit as he just says, then next, in Celestial, I searched for a devil.
And I may not be looking for a devil per se. Oh, I'm sure, depending on who you ask, it's quite a devilish find indeed.
I'm not sure I understand.
Someday we might get close enough where I would trust you enough to tell you. For now, I'm just glad that I can at least talk to one of these people in relative
Sorry, I went down
silence.
the wrong throat.
Well, if you ever need any help,
I'll know who to talk to.
I can say you're at least good of heart as well. So,
Thank you. Very kind.
and would that they would cease their talking. It is now the others' turns.
A more twist?
Yes. How can
Do
I
you
help
mind
you, Miss
having-
Noble?
Of course. Do you mind having Zolvas checking in on the cart and Persephone just to make sure nothing's been taken?
Yeah, and I'm just gonna send Zolvis to go make sure the cart is still there and the donkey's good.
And is it gassed?
Hmm?
Gassed?
Listening to Gak, and I did not hear what Simply
don't.
said.
We were checking to see if the cart is still there.
Okay.
Yeah, I sent
I
Zolvis
am
over there.
listening to you guys.
I sent
Oh,
Zolvis.
I don't just go brain dead when you guys start talking.
Yes, he does.
Damn.
None.
I just hear the freaking Microsoft Windows audio.
Windows
Goddamn.
EXP shutting down noise.
Yep, that one.
Alright, so they send Zolvos to go look at the cart.
Zolvos.
The fucking owl.
Zolvis, and you'll have respect.
Not yet.
I need the owl to be nice to me first.
The owl has not been not nice to you.
Yes, but it hasn't been nice to me.
Oh, so I see how it is. You're mean to people until they're nice to you. How do you expect
Oh,
anybody
no.
nice to you?
Oh no,
Well,
I'm not.
Gak,
That's not
you're
how
nice
it
to
is.
me.
That's not what I
Haley,
meant.
all of your things are still over the map, I think.
Anyway,
Yeah,
is the
I'm
cart
sorry,
still
but I-
there? Was that 14 basically saying the cart's dead?
No, the cart is there. Persephone has somehow gotten unhitched to the cart.
Oh,
though,
so from the cart?
from the cart, and
Oh.
is no. I want the donkey, fucker. I want the donkey.
Donkey!
And it's just kind of like
I hope
over
the rope
here,
helped.
Just kind of grazing.
just kind of grazing.
My rope did not help.
Nope. You
So
did not have a
Zolvis
good-
is gonna like sit up on a branch in this tree right here and just keep an eye on the donkey and the cart at the same time
Donkey.
with his
Donkey.
twisted neck.
Yeah, you perched
So
up.
what do you see?
Donkey.
Cart's still there. Donkey got unhitched from the cart, so that's interesting. But they're both still
Paula?
there. Donkey's just kind of hanging out, so looks good.
Paula,
I'm sorry. Yes,
did you not tie Persephone up?
I suck at knots.
Henry would look at Noah. He doesn't quite understand as fluent common as they're all talking, so he kind of just asks Noah quietly, "What is going on?"
They're asking about the donkey that provided the supplies we were bringing, or at least helped in assisting us getting them here. They're just double checking that everything is all right.
Henry blinks before it looks like a light goes off in his eyes as he's like, "Oh, that also reminds me. What brings you all here? If you don't mind me asking, you in particular. You seem to be the only
We
one
were
capable of
bringing-
translating."
We were bringing a bunch of supplies in from a nearby town. We were
where?
supposed to be expecting someone, at the very least on our arrival, to deliver the materials to, but by the look of things, we might be the only ones around.
And then Henry motions over towards the building. Have you not checked in there?
We looked in. Doesn't appear to be
Looking and
anyone, though.
checking
There.
in are
Did
two
you
very
check the
different
other
things,
door?
John.
We've had an attempt at looking in, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt.
So I just by
Explore the
chance
building.
this whole time was planning on going over to the building and kind of like opening the door.
Also,
Yeah,
That's
what
fine
Henry.
if they're talking and you just walk over there.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like totally just was planning to be like, and you know, after them talking, while they were talking, I was walking up to that door.
no.
What the fuck?
What the?
While you were talking, he said.
Yeah.
So he hasn't moved over
Well,
there yet.
did Aurelia not join me? She just let me walk
Yeah,
away.
I'll join him. I'll
Just
join him.
don't worry.
I'll join him.
Don't even trip, dog. Is my I was just thinking my mage shield would still be up. Okay, anyway. So I'm going to check the door for
It
like
is not
traps.
8 hours.
I'm assuming that the praying mantis were the detriment of this camp, but I'm still gonna real quick give the door a once over for traps.
Give me a perception then. Tala, what are you doing in this time?
I have no
15.
idea.
Well, Noah and Henry are talking. Aurelia and Immortuus walked over to the building. You don't know what you're doing?
Honestly, no.
I mean, you can do what you want.
Might as well have a look at those whatever the fucks we just got attacked by.
Shall we go join the others?
Because in case of, oh hey, what happened at the logging camp, we actually have a reasonable explanation.
You want to bring one of its
Yeah.
heads back?
I suppose it
I
wouldn't
mean,
hurt
we
their
could.
strength in numbers after all.
It's very fair.
And I ain't just gonna let 2 people chill out here alone while 3 people go inside. I mean, sure, there's strength in numbers, but
Henry
safe
kind
to
of just
say there's
blinks.
probably nothing inside.
So
Henry
go
kinda
ahead and
just
give me.
blinks
What are you
and-
looking for in these creatures?
Henry blinks at Natalia like, why are you lonely?
Reasons.
Perfect.
Why are you lonely? Reasons. What reasons? Big reasons.
So what
Character
is-
reasons.
What is Tala looking for in these creatures?
Anything usable?
Identifying traits, anything that would, being a druid here, lead me to believe and know what these creatures are, or what they may be.
All right, that'll be a nature check.
Nature? Alright.
Meanwhile, Immortuus, you look in. You're checking the door for traps, correct?
Ooh.
Fuck. I
Marv?
turned away and put something on my bed.
Yeah,
and
I'm
I
just
turn
giving-
around and I see that.
I'm just giving it a
And now,
once
on
over
that
for
note,
traps.
I'm going to give it a quick walk the dog real quick. Be right on back.
Our first
Alright.
nat 20 of the game.
Of the night.
Of the session.
Just checking over the door, you're unable to see any distinguishing marks that would be a trap or a mechanism or an alarm mechanism or anything like that you can think of. At best, you could try and maybe say that the lock could be a trap, but it's not even locked. So
Okay, so I'm gonna give the door an open.
You see anything in there?
You're gonna give the door an open.
Yep.
Excellent.
Gonna open up that door.
give me a strength check. I don't know.
Like actually,
Roll to open the door, I guess.
like, do you actually want a strength
Well,
check or
You're saying it so unsure. Are you doing it or are you not going to do it?
do you want a strength check? Or are you
No,
fucking?
I want. I
Okay.
We're
want.
asking if you have the.
I'm
balls to open
opening the
fucking
door.
Okay, stop doing it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
Fuck, One
god.
day they're gonna get chased, and Amortius is gonna be like, "There's a door here, but I don't know if I can open."
Listen, I'm not sure if we should open the door or if we should just like.
Amortius, there's a fucking ogre behind it. Yeah,
No,
I know,
listen.
but it's wood, and I'm really
Come on, it's
allergic
like-
to wood at this kind.
Listen, I don't want to get a sliver. You
Aurelia
know,
just pushes him aside and kicks the door open.
there's no need. I was opening the door. I'm opening the
Aurelia
door.
kicks it
I'm
open
opening the door.
with
You
her
open the
surprising,
door to see
with her surprising strength. Remember?
with the you see the
Oh
room
my god.
as I described. Last session is cluttered with logging equipment, saws, leather harnesses, and just covered like small things on tables or shelves or whatever lining the walls.
All right. I'm going to go in the building up to the door. I'm gonna give that one a once over because I'm paranoid.
Understandable, considering you got
Paranoia.
you got-
You want me to give you another perception?
Just give me a second, Aurelia. What are you doing?
probably gonna go inside. Is there how much light is in there, by the way?
I say you're still here,
Enough.
by the way. It's fairly well lit.
All right, just checking.
We're
Hello.
just keeping us for now.
It is a madness.
Oh, hey, Madness.
What
Are
up?
you wanting to
Yeah.
join, or are you just
Hello.
wanting to listen?
I'm just gonna listen.
Okay,
Sounds
Alright.
good.
not a problem.
So yeah,
Uh,
probably joining him, looking inside.
Noah and Henry, what are you two doing?
I'd say they're still conversing and keeping a lookout in case any more of those creatures appear.
Of course. And Tolly, you're not back, are you?
Nope.
No.
Good answer. So,
Okay. You're going across the room.
Mhm.
You're looking inside. It's fairly well lit. It's a bright day out, and the windows are being filled with light.
That's good at least.
Dad, why do you got to be listening to that right now?
What? What's going on? Yeah.
As you can hear the creaking floorboard as you cross over this area.
What the
as it
fuck? I wouldn't see
splinters
that thing.
outward.
Oh,
Uh,
it's
it was
in the building.
under-
Great.
It splinters out from the ground, pulling itself out.
You just hear a scream from Aurelia.
You can also hear the wood splintering out. You hear one of the
Oh,
windows shatter.
motherfucker.
I'm actually just like exasperated. Actually, I'm like,
in all honesty, Henry would look at Noah and just say language before he would proceed to hurry over.
Yeah, I'm fucking.
No,
quickly
go back because it's initiative.
shit.
No.
Alright.
Oh my
Alright.
Here we go again.
Time to
Please.
roll.
11. Shit.
Last time.
True, but still. Oh crap! Where's my pen? Let me go grab my pen.
Henry and Noah.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna have a
What's your
digital note.
dexterity of that? Okay.
I'm just gonna grab I have a digital note.
What's your dex? Looks like we have the same dexterity. At least the same modifier. What's your dexterity, Noah?
No, I'm not
2
asking
plus-
for his.
No, well, never mind. We're good. Never mind.
I have everything figured out. I just need.
Oh fuck.
That was for Tala,
Oh, it's for Tala.
Huh.
which means we have to wait for Tala to get back.
Oh my god.
No, Haley?
Speaking
Haley.
of devil,
Speak of
Perfect
the
timing!
devil.
Perfect
We have
timing.
another fucking bug!
And you're first in the initiative, so.
I rolled for you.
Get the fuck over there.
What the fuck?
Rolling back in just a little bit.
You
I
agree?
had entered.
What
They
was it,
entered.
20?
They. Oh yeah, the nature. We're just gonna roll back to this. The picture is in, of course, Nomad's journal.
Mhm.
Up a little bit. They are hard carapace. You know these are a creature called an ankheg. I'll
Ankheg.
spell that out in the Nomad's journal.
Yippee-ki-yay, these are ugly.
They're quite adept burrowers. And they get most of their nutrients through they eat the soil and fresh meat mostly.
Most.
They're a bit of a
what
problem.
smell.
They're a bit of a problem for farmers because they'll just
Yes.
kind of like burrow out of the farm, take a cattle, and just go.
That's the blood smell I was smelling. Fresh meat. Anyway.
And then you hear the splintering of wood, a shatter of a window, a scream from Aurelia. Back over by the
Alrighty.
farmhouse.
I'ma distance this. Alright, that is fucking what is happening here? I want to dist.
You have to.
Okay,
You,
seriously, what is wrong with my computer at the moment here?
do you want me to
okay.
do?
30, 60, right there.
So you're gonna
this is
dash?
what now I'm actually going to, wait, I haven't done long rest, can't do that. Fuck. Yeah, dash would be what? Again? I'm
Dash
That
sorry.
would
is to
be
double your
your
movement.
speed plus your speed.
Speed plus speed.
So 60.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do that to right there. Ping that for me real quick here.
Right
Okay,
there.
right there. Ding, ding. So I'm gonna go zooming on over to there.
Perfect.
And that's not in my line of sight, so I can't do. Wait. Was
It's
it?
Well,
in the
the
building.
door is open, and you can see Aurelia kind of with the creature behind it, but a chance of hitting
Only
the
30
creature
feet.
more
That's
likely to either hit the building or hit Aurelia.
right. Yeah. And what I was thinking of is only 30 feet, so.
Yeah. So
Well then.
A little bit of a problem there.
Hold
what's
on.
next, Gast?
Hold
Oh,
on,
you're.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Oh.
How's Nexian doing? How's our Healy boy doing?
Not great, but I'll be fine.
Last time you said that, you got screwed. You said that. You got so messed up.
I know I did, but I promise I'm gonna be fine. Just take care of the bug, and I'll handle myself.
Lies.
All right. Anyways.
Lies? Okay.
Anyways.
Fine.
Gast.
Oh,
So
that's a
what
ranged thing.
before-
That's fucking.
Yeah, you
absurd.
will have to roll
Oh wait, that's
the
yep. 1d4 plus spellcasting.
spellcasting ability modifier. So not the attack modifier, but the ability modifier. So for you,
So
that'd be your
that-
plus your wisdom modifier.
Wisdom modifier, which
Haley, I'm gonna DM
Smaller
you
number.
something really quickly.
Who, me?
1d4.
No, Haley, there's a
So
there's a joke here that I want to
so
tell her.
that's 4. That's 4 total.
For
Perfect.
total?
2 plus 2. Yeah. 2 plus 2 or yeah, 2 plus 2 is 4. So
Yeah, +2. Okay. So yeah, Noah, you see as the druid runs past, speaks a single word. What is your healing word?
healing word. Lies.
You hear as she runs
Perfect.
past, you feel your wounds
I'm
closing
fine.
a bit as you receive 4
Lies.
health. The judging glare. Lies.
I
Lies.
love that so much.
Deception.
Why is it like-
Unacceptable!
Oh my god.
Aurelia, it is your
Sure.
turn. As you can see
I'm
this
gonna-
Tell it what
insect thing
remembers.
crawling out of the ground.
Henry
Let's
kind of
see.
just looks at Noah.
What-
You good?
I'm gonna. Okay, I'm in the
I'm
doorway,
gonna
right?
be fine.
Correct.
Please focus on the bug. I can
How would
handle myself.
Thunderwave work? I'm just seeing because luckily
Ooh.
Immortus is not within 15 feet of me. I don't think. No, yeah, it says that's 5, 10, 15. Yeah, he
I'm
is.
technically
Oh, fuck.
within 15.
That's a perfect
Uh,
15.
No,
No, I'm not gonna.
perfect.
I'm actually gonna try and
Do
use
it.
Thunder Whip on it.
Thunder whip.
Mhm.
All right.
Watch me whip.
Damn it.
Oof.
The 3 kind of behind can see this a lot better. As you watch the sorceress kind of clasp her hands
Oh, by the way,
together,
this is a
electricity.
bonus action too, by the way.
No, I know. Electricity building in between her hands before she kind of grabs onto it and rips out a long whip of lightning, ready to strike. Give me a second.
Do you still have your D6 or no?
Me? No.
Yeah, okay. Or whatever the hell
But
your
this is a
bardic
bonus
inspe-
action, Gast. Or Gak.
I
I'm saying to Gast. Or Gak.
Okay.
Gakorisan.
so that the bonus action is to conjure it. You need to use an action to attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
So just
And she
roll to...
pulls the lightning out of basically herself and whips it towards the creature, which as there's still kind of debris and dust kind of gets in her eyes, and she whips out and hits a blade that's on the wall, sparks flying around. Anything else you wish to do, or will that be all?
Probably back up just in case, because it might go after me after that
You're
if it
within
heard
its
that.
melee range.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Looks like you jelly
quick
bro?
back up. Yeah.
The reason
And it's going to take its reaction
that's
as
why
it
I said
sees
you're
you
within
trying to
melee
run away,
range.
attacking with its opportunity.
That's gonna
Taking
hit.
a quick nip at you. It hits.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've got
no.
a 12 armor class gas.
Holy
The piercing mandibles you can feel sink into your flesh as you take 7 slashing damage and 3 acid. Oh no, 10.
Fuck.
10 slashing and 3 acid. The acid from its
10
mouth having
slashing?
dripped down. 10 slashing, yes.
Wait, how's
It's
it?
a +2.
And you are now grappled.
Fuck.
Yeah, 3. It's a +3 to.
So let's see. That is what 13 damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And you're grappled in its large mandibles. As it actually
Like you hear a relic cursing in primordial. Definitely
It
something
actually-
not a noble lady would do.
gets its
Talon
turn.
Elven. I'm sorry, I don't quite understand that. Please repeat.
And so it tries
You're
to
doing
crunch down its bite on you now that it has some prey.
No. Fuck.
Does
Oh,
a
that-
12 hit you?
A 12 is it. I have a defense of 12.
Which means
You
it
take an
does,
additional
I think.
6 slashing and 6 acid damage, so another
I'm
12
down.
damage.
Fuck.
I'm down.
Wow, we fucked up bad.
Yeah. I'm down.
Okay.
Should have let us move up with you.
Well, we didn't know.
We didn't know now.
And you hear the
Fine, this
screaming
is
and the
fine,
cursing kind of
Fine,
die
this
out
is
as
fine.
you hear a crunch as the mandibles close in around her, and she just kind of goes limp in its jaws as it lets go and turns towards you. And it is now Noah.
Okay, I'm going to very quickly attempt some math and see if I can get to where. Oh, I don't think I'm close
You could-
enough at all.
You could dash.
Yes, okay, that's probably what I'm gonna have to
I
do.
know
because
you
I need to
didn't
get-
gasp, but god fucking damn it!
I'm sorry. You're gonna run
Um,
there?
I'm
Yeah.
thinking, hang on.
You're gonna
maybe
run
I'm-
straight through me.
No, that's why I'm like, oh
I
god.
came
How,
in like a
where
You
is the
can
clo-
move through an ally space.
Oh, goody.
that helps less than you think. I just want to get as close as I can. Okay, so 60 is there. Then with my action to dash, yes, thank you. And then I'm gonna bonus action healing word Aurelia at 2nd level.
What is your healing word?
Up.
No, I have to. Oh god. A very softly muttered Delilah.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
You all see not all of you. Gak doesn't see this as the cleric sprints forth and hands outstretched. Before he actually gets to his location, he's already muttering the spell. You're unable
Mhm.
to make out what he says. The two in the back here actually can't even hear any words come out. But you do. The spell reaches out and
So
kind of
that's
gives a warm hug around her as you go ahead and roll your 2d4, please.
D4 plus my wisdom. So that is that's +4. So that's 11 points you're healed for.
That took all of my health in like one thing. Oh my god. You said 11
Yeah,
points?
you might want to
Yes.
use a.
That was 2 attacks, by the way.
You might want to
the
use
one
an
was an opportunity,
action
then it had
to
its turn.
disengage next time.
I
Well-
forgot about that, so.
Well, it's a grapple. So I hope
Aurelia, you
can
feel this energy as you feel yourself go unconscious. Very soon afterwards, you feel a presence around you, a warm, heavenly glow. As you jolt back awake, you can still hear the ankheg next to you. You hardly were even out. You kind of like hit the ground and then were awake again.
Like bounce.
Kind of
because-
giving me a headache. I'm guessing for that.
Oh yeah, you like woke up just in time to feel the thud.
Best part awaken.
And
up
I
is
curse
everything
again
good.
in Orin, just like, and specifically in Orin. Yeah, that is my main language.
Tala just, like, I
Immortuos,
don't
it is
know
now
what
your
you're
turn.
doing, but you're doing
You can see the
great.
ankheg looking at you. It's 4 beady eyes staring right at you.
But he doesn't know I'm up.
Well, I
No.
didn't
Does he?
technically know you're down.
No, you would have heard the scream and
That's
the suddenly
fair.
silence.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. All right, so I am going to be miffed, and
Miffed.
yep, and then I'm going to
What is being
snap the
miffed in your
material, the
character?
material components in the air, and say burn and cast flaming sphere.
Oh,
Right
Please
here.
don't
Draw your
accidentally-
little sphere.
In a house, in a wooden house.
The Woodhouse.
All men
No.
must die eventually. Valshroon told me so. And that is a what kind of DC is that? It is a Dex throw, Dex saving throw of
Dexterity.
14.
As you conjure up the flaming sphere,
No.
Oh.
There's flames. Oh motherfucker! Well, he still takes half
Crit
damage.
succeeds. Yeah, because I don't do that for no.
That'd be bullshit.
Be happy I don't do that.
So he takes 6. Oh, I rolled double 6s.
You did, is that the max damage?
Yeah.
Well done.
Yep.
Yep.
Your
Unfortunate.
rage in the moment, hearing your closest companion of the group fall in battle, the fires kind of gain that power as you brought out the enchantment. The flames making it almost like recoil in pain as you can now kind of smell slightly charred insect in the air.
What would it even
I
smell
gotta
like is the
think.
question.
People eat grasshoppers all the time. Ask them.
Yep.
That's
Anyway, but yeah.
Tala, if that was in character, is like, you don't want to know.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
This thing has reach. I think I remember that. So
Yeah, it
I
does.
am going to. I'm gonna
guess.
I don't really have any besides moving this bitch. I don't really have anything I can do. The floor is made of wood, right?
I should have used my thing where I actually
The
had
floor
one.
is made of wood, except about where it's standing. That's kind of turned into a wood dirt
Dirt.
combination.
It is a hole.
What would
It's
have
a
happened
hole.
if I actually used my thing where with the
Alright.
wind blasting me back? What would
How
happen with
big
that gas?
is this window?
That probably would have worked.
I
How
was going to do that and I didn't. And I
how big
forgot
is
to.
this window? Is it big enough for me to jump out of?
With a little bit of effort, you could probably do it.
All right, but
You're
like,
really getting into sewing kits.
yeah, I should have got mending. Anyway, I'm gonna take this the sphere, and I'm gonna drag it. Well, come on, let me just move the damn thing. God damn it!
Bingo.
I'm gonna move it in a line like this to catch the floor in front of me on fire to make a barrier between me and the bug, and then I'm gonna
You
put
make
it
a line. What line?
like okay, so I can catch things that are flammable on fire that are not being worn or carried.
Yes.
So the wooden floor would be considered flammable, right?
Yeah, that's not what I'm asking. I don't see a line.
I didn't
have
make
no
the line.
idea.
Oh, that's right. You
Okay.
can't see me doing that.
I don't watch the stream.
That's my bad. That's my bad. I'm going to create a flaming line right here between me and the bug, and then I'm gonna put. Oops, shit. I'm gonna put the ball. I'm gonna put the spear right back where it was, right on that bug, and I'm pretty sure we retconned it, but whatever.
Okay.
And that will
They
be.
kind of light, and it starts with a small flame, but it hasn't.
It'll
It
probably
hasn't
take.
been like a couple. It would grow with more burning.
Yep. And then I'm gonna yell, "If anybody's in the house, it's on fire!"
It's about to burn.
Katala.
Ah,
Is there anything else you're gonna do?
I got a reaction. I'm gonna barrel. Fuck. Do I want to barrel through this door or do I want to not?
Don't barrel through the door.
Say hi. There's a window there as well.
Yeah, but we're about to burn the bitch down. There could be something important in here.
Survivors, Dave. Survivors.
We don't have those here, Billy.
All right, 5,
About
10,
to learn.
15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, cool. I'm going to barrel through the door.
Oh no.
Can I get an athletics check, please?
Shit, that's right. Okay, give me a second.
It's like
As
a
you
bonus
Come on, Amortuous.
run
Hopefully the priest.
straight at the door.
I got a 14.
Boing.
Please.
I'm gonna say as you run against it and you just kind of half stopped, you can feel like down below your legs are like hit as the boards of the door fling out towards your legs. This wasn't a great door. Obviously, they send most of their better wood
Yeah.
out,
Uh-huh.
but not building. As the top half crashes inward, and you can see, first of all, a screaming man.
I knew it! I knew
You also
it!
see there's a desk in front of the door,
I'm going to crawl over the desk.
and you're gonna take 1 bludgeoning damage.
I'll take it. I'm going to crawl over the desk. So that's probably 2. That's probably takes double movement to crawl over the desk.
Yeah.
So that's 5, 15. All right. I'm going to look and be like, hey, bug, other room, house on fire.
Fire.
I'm out. And I'm going to jump out the window.
this is the greatest first impression I have ever seen.
Bug. Fire. Bitch on fire.
Holy
Get
fuck.
out.
Do you want me to roll another athletics check? Or
Yes,
just going to let me jump
definitely.
out the window?
No, I'm gonna need an athletics check there.
I got 12.
He fucking trips and he hits his head on the way out.
I land on my back on the other side. Is
So you
that
take
what?
3 slashing damage from the broken glass. As
Okay.
Kind of like half. You don't. You like break through the window and go a little too far, and your ribs kind of press down on the bottom.
Ah,
ledge
shit.
where
It's
it
going to
is.
stain.
That's what you're concerned about?
He's already got stained once.
I got a hole in it, is what happened. But I
Anything
managed to
else?
fix it. Well, that's all my movement. But did he hear me yell, "Don't be there anymore"?
Yes, you yelled it in his face.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure if you're gonna make me use something for that. Anyway,
Fire.
I can't do anything else. I use my action, my bonus action,
Alright
and
then.
all of my movement.
Henry.
Henry, what's the point?
So, okay. Admittedly, Henry doesn't know anything about your characters, so just watching this whole clusterfuck go down, he doesn't know what's going on in the house, but he's not stupid.
You
He can
definitely
smell the
heard
fire.
one of the insects break out from under the floorboards.
Yes, however, he can also now smell fire. Aurelia screamed, stopped screaming, then started screaming again. He's pretty sure he heard
I
Immortuous.
started cursing again.
I'm pretty sure he heard Immortuous bust down at least an IKEA-built door, scribble over a desk, holler at somebody who might have just turned their underwear fucking brown, and then he heard a glass crash. So he's kind of just like,
Well
"Oh, dear
then."
heavens, I don't understand what's going on, but I feel like they require assistance." And he's gonna full dash all the way up here to Noah and just ask, "What is going on?"
What the fuck?
More of the bugs. More of the bugs. And the wizard girl was unconscious for a second, but she's better. That's not the problem. Problem is there is bug
Bug.
on other side of door.
Henry kind of just turns, looks at the door, is like, "Okay."
Also,
I'll
there
get in
might
there."
be a fire. If what I'm hearing getting yelled at is any indication, there might be a fire, so be careful.
Your group is a very interesting one.
Yes, yes, they are.
I like them. That would end Henry's
As do
turn
I.
as he
Aww.
Oh
He doesn't-
shit, dude.
As he
Die,
really-
don't make me
he-
cry.
the next turn the next turn he'll try to get up beside Aurelia, and maybe if she doesn't break the grapple by then he'll try to break it himself.
I mean,
so.
Did it drop me or am I still in the
It let her
grapple?
go.
Oh, it let her go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let her go.
Oh, okay.
I was
Okay.
dropped. Because he knocked all of my health down.
Alright.
And he
Immediately.
started focusing on
So
the
let's see,
priest.
I used the full
you?
dash. I don't really got anything I do for bonus action. It's still technically inside of the house, and my lovely, lovely girlfriend's PC is blocking the fucking doorway, so I don't want to risk throwing a hand axe and accidentally splitting her head in half. So
Thank you, babe.
yeah, so Henry's kind of just gonna sit there a little bit dumbfounded as to what's going on. Like, huh, I truly have a lot to learn about mortals.
Yes.
I realize just not
I
gonna
think we both do.
even be talking in common. She's gonna be like she's kind of reverted back to her native tongue at this point.
Okay. Range
Language.
check.
I don't think Henry knows Orin.
No, but he can tell by the tone.
Language
Can we
missing.
get an
Yes,
insight
yes.
check in the house, please?
I highly doubt anyone here is gonna know any.
Yeah, but you can
Should
tell
I
by
do it at
tempo.
disadvantage?
Do you want to?
what?
He wants to
I
know if
just-
she's cursing, but he doesn't know the language.
I mean, there's certain undertones that could come across as
What language
aggressive.
are you using simply?
Orin.
What languages do you know?
Abyssal and Celestial.
I'll give you a disadvantaged intelligence check.
Mm.
Alright, let's do this. Let's
Not
see if we
saving
can-
throw, check.
Alright,
Clarifying
so
that.
saving throw check. So you
No.
said.
No.
Just
Oh
an
no,
intelligence.
not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
He doesn't know how to use the disadvantage.
Yeah,
yet.
you have no
Disadvantage.
idea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you go ahead and do a
Roll on one.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You really don't know.
It's like,
no
what?
idea.
We're going
She could
down.
be reciting Norse poetry for all you know.
He doesn't know what Norse poetry is.
Still. Which would make you even more confused.
It's working.
Will that be all?
Yes.
All right.
So.
Let me out, you fool! Heartedly crawling out. And he gets about halfway through. You can see his cuts and bruises all over his body. He almost looks like he's half bleeding out as he climbs out and kind of like falls down here. Help me!
And then you see a bug appear from right here.
I would fucking actually be dead. There's not a whole lot I could do at that point.
He actually dead.
Not a whole lot to be able to do at that point.
And he's gonna get himself up, and he's gonna run a little bit. That's about as far as he can get.
He's just
He's
limping.
like
My
limping.
fucking,
Can
my fucking
Alex
leg.
see that?
my fucking camp. All this shit because a couple bugs.
Nobody told me this bullshit had been.
Nobody told me. Nobody told me they were shutting me down because I weren't paying my workers enough.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
They
Oh
sent
my
the
God,
bugs!
When we fucking become freaking OSHA.
Oh my
Oh
god.
Shut the fuck up.
Haley.
Anyway.
Or shut
Hello.
you down. You have
Hello,
a
this
bug
lumber camp.
infestation.
Okay,
Hello, this
okay.
lumber camp is in
Fucking
violation of
mistake.
OSHA.
Oh my god.
You have a pest infestation.
Are you paying them hazard pay or? Because you should be.
I found 3 violations in
Alright.
OSHA regulation. There are more of.
Talia, your turn.
Alright.
Oh,
Paul, it's your turn.
it's my turn.
It's your
Yep.
turn, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so this boyo hurt, right? I can't ping. Why can't I ping?
Because you have the,
The one
measuring
at the
tool
house, you
on.
mean? The one in the
That
You
building?
had the measuring tool
Yeah, that
on.
one right there.
Yes.
That-
Yeah.
Okay. That would be 60 to there.
But I'm in the way, remember?
No,
No,
What?
I'm, right,
No, you're
I'm
not.
going this
Where-
way. Check.
Are you not going that way? Yeah.
I'm
Oh, there you are.
changing
Oh,
tactics,
that's
friends.
sorry.
Oh.
Look at your map. Look at your
I was not looking at my map because I was
Yeah,
checking
my
on the hot
freaking
dish.
Pathfinder.
No.
Check your map, friends.
Please,
But anyway.
no.
Mate, it's
Mhm.
happening. All right, I'm going to go. That was
The
there.
Pathfinder
right?
is made in Apex
Sure
Legends.
here, so that was.
I think that was it, yeah.
Fuck. That was there, so perfect. And with that, just to be super hunky dory cheery here, it's 30 feet.
Why is everyone within 15 feet of me? God damn it!
That's touch.
Why are you still within a foot of the monster that one shot you?
Because I can't. I haven't been even the chance to move because I
You
just got
should
dropped.
change that.
You should definitely disengage.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Disengage, friendly in the weeds. Disengage.
They're coming from the motherfucking bushes.
I'ma
Anyway.
tap that. D4 plus 2. Fuck, where's the roll thingy?
It's up here with the dice.
No.
Hey.
6 health for that guy.
6 health to him, and the word is Moonsong.
Awesome. And you run out there as you see this. What does he look like again?
Do you-
He reminds me of a Skyrim guard.
Running from
Fuck
danger?
off.
Yeah.
No.
Must have just been the wind.
Oh my god.
A middle-aged man who's kind of like limping and everything as you call out your healing word. The winds of nature wrap around and heal down the wounds as he like touches. Oh God, I can run! And he continues to move. He's kind of like blanking out almost about the world around him. It seems.
If he's
I
gonna
mean-
continue run after she does that, just like follow me.
Okay, give him a persuasion check, and then we're gonna.
Persuasion. Yo, this is good. This is not good. That's persuasion.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
me.
Beautiful. I'll tell you how they react when it's their turn. Aurelia.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna disengage for fuck's sake. I'm gonna get out of that fight after that.
Disengage. Where you go?
Where's
Probably-
my water?
Probably back away from the door so the others can actually get
Did I
into
just
view and
lose
actually
again?
hit it. Probably how much move back
Hello.
here at
Hmm?
least.
There we go. You're back. I
Is that
turned
good?
the volume off of my headset.
Guess is that good?
Yep.
I don't know. All right.
Don't know how I did that.
And just kind of she's muttering under her breath. This is why I hate bugs. This is really why I hate bugs.
Ocean violation.
This is
These are a
back.
bit bigger than
She's still
bugs.
she's still an Orin when she's saying this because
Will that be all you're doing? You still have your lightning. Oh no, that would have lost concentration. when
concentration.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Bummer.
You're almost clenching like you still have it.
Yeah, because she's kind of in shock. I'm guessing.
Oh, definitely. You just about died. So
Again,
yeah, are you doing
Second
anything?
time. I think I don't really know. Like I don't want to set any more of the house on fire.
Oh, this bitch is
Incidents
burning
like-
down. There's not a whole lot we can do about it at this point.
All right. So that's all for your turn.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit it even through the door
All
because
right.
it's got protection, doesn't it?
God.
It's got about 50% half cover. So
I
it gets
think I'm just gonna
+2 to
disengage
its AC.
because I'm more in shock than anything right now. So
Fair
it's just
enough.
probably not would be the best idea probably to have it that.
You can hear the boards creak and crumble as you two, well, actually you three over in this area.
Are you telling me the
can
person who
see.
has straight view would not see the bug?
I guess you can see it kind of too. You see it burrow back under the ground, almost like fleeing from the fire.
I mean, understandable.
Shit.
And it comes back up over here.
All right.
Kind of taking a look around. It seems to be slightly tired, but you also can notice that the tunnel kind of collapses on itself once it leaves. As it looks around a little bit and ends up seeing prey.
Oh,
Damn it
motherfucker!
again.
Fuck, actually?
I rolled for which direction it went!
Ah, fucking fair.
This is the biggest McRib.
This is the biggest fuck you to me today, Gas. I swear to God.
I'm sorry!
that one for Tal and I later, it better be fucking good.
The
For what?
dust
For what?
if you do that, the kind of the thing with our character is doing something else that one day.
Because
You could do the
you
same
get a
for Tall Knights.
murder.
This is a refund.
Jesus.
Uh,
Oh man, can I cash in on that
after its
bonus
turn
character?
is Noah.
Damn.
We have healing word at least, so I think.
I
Hopefully.
spent 2 or 4 charges, I think.
Think
Well,
it's a
Noah
bonus
still has
action.
his.
You're gonna be fine. Trust me.
His healing word. Trust me.
Noah, it's your
Lies.
turn.
Not.
As an
Oh
action.
shit! Is it my turn? Okay.
I think you probably know. I said, oh fuck, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to drag me back or something.
God. Okay. I have to think about what to do. Who I do? So.
That is an eyesight. Okay.
Okay. Okay, wait. I'm trying to remember the rules for trying to double spell. Because I'm pretty sure isn't it like a cantrip and then I get to also do something else if I want to double spell as action bonus action?
Say one more time. Sorry.
I'm hypothetically, if I wanted to cast 2 spells, one as an action, one as a bonus action, is there like any restriction to what I can cast besides one is an action, one is a bonus action?
I'm glad you asked. You can only cast one leveled spell and one cantrip spell
cantrip?
if you
Okay.
do more than one in a turn. Otherwise, you are able, if you have, say, one leveled bonus action and one cantrip action, you can do that. You just can't do 2 cantrips or 2 leveled. Actually, you might be able to do 2 can. I'd allow 2 cantrips because they're not broken.
Alright, so I'm gonna
Are you winning?
come up 1 space and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Aurelia
Alright, that's your action.
as my action, yes.
Yep, okay, go ahead and roll.
And that's a D8 plus my wisdom. So boom.
Damn.
He kind of like runs over and takes like one like up and down of Aurelia as he places his hands on top of a couple of the wounds at her sides and just gives a slight quick incantation, a prayer to the gods as the light and warmth radiates straight out of his hands into the wounds, closing them up.
And then as my cantrip action, I'm gonna attempt to cast Sacred Flame on the bug. Which the bug makes a dexterity saving throw, please.
What's the DC?
Which spell, sorry?
Sacred Flame.
Oh, that's a good one.
I should get that, honestly.
It fails.
Does an 8. Yeah, I was about to say.
That fails. So that's just a straight D8 for damage. Because for some reason they, you know what? That's fair. So it's only going to take a little bit of damage, and
What's the type of damage again?
radiant.
Flame, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Radiant, actually.
Oh, radiant?
After
Yes.
after the prayer, his eyes kind of shoot up towards where the monstrous bug is as his hand shoots out towards it, letting out another prayer. A bright light kind of falls down upon the head of this creature. It would almost be like a raindrop, kind of like in slow motion hitting a lake, if not for the fact that when it touched the creature's head, it explodes in a bright, radiant light, giving it like a recoiling shriek of horror. Moving on then.
Because I don't think I can use any of my movement to try to bring Aurelia back, like backwards. I don't think I can do that. So
No, definitely.
yeah, so that's my turn.
Alrighty, and then Immortuos.
With all that noise, would I know the approximate location of the bug?
It is south of you.
I'm gonna go over here. Oh, shit. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna see the
What?
bug.
But didn't you
Rain.
fall on your back?
Hmm? Oh, did
thought
I
you fell
fall?
on your back onto
Oh,
the floor.
did I fall on my stomach or on my back or did I land on my feet but take damage?
You landed on your feet but took damage.
Okay, I was about to say that'd be a lot of punishment. And I'm gonna throw.
You didn't get a very good roll, to be fair.
That is fair. I'm gonna
That is
throw a ray of sickness at the boy,
Alrighty, go ahead and roll your attack there, eh?
and that's a natural one.
Oof.
Whatever.
That's. Eesh.
There
That's
goes
a
my last
lot
level
of
1
damage.
spell slot.
Why do you
Instead
have?
of-
Oh, because it's intelligence plus proficiency, not just plus spellcasting modification. Okay.
Mhm.
And then
The wizard runs around you.
I tripped
None
on
of
a
you know he's
stone.
really there, except maybe Tala. Yeah, he kind of trips on the corner of the fireplace here as he rounds the corner
Okay.
right in time for a spell to go off, and it kind of blasts into the wall here. The sickness kind of permeating the stone, and you can see a large amount of insects just start fleeing from the area where it
Those poor-
lands.
And I'm gonna whip this thing out the window, and then whoops. Why can't I grab it
And
again?
then, whoops.
I can't. It won't let me grab it again. And then ram it into the bug. Which I pre-measured to make sure it would work.
So you're gonna break it out of the unbroken window?
Yeah. Will the flame not bust through the window? Is that not allowed?
It's a flame.
It's a flame.
Are you okay? So I guess it wouldn't have any mass.
I'm gonna give
Rock a flock.
an Arcana check.
Okay, that's fair.
We're just gonna- Oh
There we
fuck! Why can't I move that bullshit?
I can do it. I'll move it if I fail. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Because it's a pain in the ass to move. I got a 17.
Jinkies.
All right. Yeah, you can. It doesn't so much break through the glass as the heat of the flames kind of burns the frame holding it and pushes it out. The glass half shattering on the ground. It more splinters
Okay.
before it
The
flings
heat.
its way over to the insect. Go ahead and roll the damage. Or no, it's the
You need to roll the
Save.
Oh.
Ooh.
dex save.
I definitely heard you say sex save.
Yep. Well, listen, I'm not a bard, so. Man, does that save?
I don't.
I'm gonna take that as a no. Well, I might as well have.
That 4 damage.
Yeah, I did less damage on the non-save than I did on the one that had saved, so that's embarrassing. That's 4 damage.
Yeah, the fire, it doesn't recoil as bad, but the fire doesn't really do as much, so it's kind of like a oh.
I mean, you
Did I
did just.
even do
I mean,
much?
you did just trip on the.
Yeah, I
Just-
tripped on the thing, misfired, and then took my other hand and whipped the
Your
fireball
head-
out the window.
Your head is kind of like woozy from hitting the door, then hitting the window, then hitting the ground, then tripping away.
I'm
Like
just-
you're just kind of
Head on the ground, on the ground,
discombobulated.
Like
Right.
I am like all over the place, and I'm like, where are we? Who is this? What's going on? And the flame is expanded.
Chicken fajitas.
He points to his freaking owl. What's your name?
Bird.
Bird, tell me your name.
Tell me your secret.
Speak to me,
my
bird.
lord.
What do I call you?
My stomach is hurting from this now. Sorry,
Seething
what?
Beautiful.
pillow of seething hatred. What shall I call you?
Did you say seething hatred?
Anyway,
Just can't.
no longer my turn.
No, Henry, your turn.
All right. So he still doesn't understand what the fuck everyone is screaming about. He's still kind of just sitting there like, well, this is a fun
Everyone
fight."
else is screaming about.
Yeah. So he would actually kind of
Thomas?
give me a moment. right
That
here.
was not
He would
fair.
actually completely just calmly stride up to the beast, and he'd also use his second wind during that to regain his health. So that
I think
is
you were
one.
fine health wise.
Yeah.
Well, he can see his health, so I'm gonna guess
True.
if he says he needs it, he probably does.
8
Wait.
plus my level, so that's 11. So that puts me up to full.
Dope.
And yeah, he kind of just looks at the beast and is like,
Okay.
you know, I'm not gonna let them let you hurt them until you get through me first, right?
He just like
Kinda
goes
too late.
around you.
Kind of just
Just
too late for
ignores
that,
you.
considering me.
Imagine.
Kind of too late for that.
Sorry, I have people bugging me. What did you say? You healed 11?
Bugging
Yep, I
me.
healed 11,
Yeah.
so now I'm back to my max HP. He doesn't. He used his second wind, so I believe he can't necessarily switch to his halberd, which would have reach. So he can't really hit the thing yet. So he's kind of just standing there.
Sounds good.
How much fucking move does this boy
Looks
got?
like he has 20 because he used his action to dash.
He moved 30 feet, and now he's using his action. You can see he's trying to hide behind the pile of logs.
Yeah, I just wanted to sound smart. Thanks for making me sound
He's
stupid.
got his arms kind of like around his neck as he's like rocking behind it, going, "No, he's not gonna get me. He's not gonna get me. He's not gonna get me. He's not gonna get me.
It's totally gonna get you.
I
You're
can't see.
already
It
dead.
can't see me. We're good."
You're already dead.
Anyways, don't like this. Don't be mean.
I'm obviously out of
You're
character.
already dead. Hi there. Can I interest you in free death and decay?
Jesus. Okay.
Can I
Oh my
interest you in a free cordectomy?
All right, what's happening next, Gast?
That would be
Kala's turn.
Free larynx removal. Anyway.
You're close.
You do. So, I'm gonna make sure our friend doesn't scream and run even further away.
And possibly,
attract
hopefully
more
find
bugs.
yeah.
Yeah, find more bugs on his way out. And
So where are you headed?
probably get a larynx exchange. I'm going to get to. Fuck.
You
I
gotta
wanna
switch
do
it to your
that,
mouse again.
But I am oh,
Are you not switched to your mouse?
I am switching my mouse.
And click it, like just you gotta click and hold on your character to move it.
I see. I'm gonna go there. So that's
There.
15. Yes, right there. And then praying to God nothing pops up behind me.
An alligator comes in and just
Fuck. Fuck. Praying to
I'm-
God nothing comes up behind me. 7. Fuck. Fuck.
So you're just trying to scare the poor guy?
No. I'm going to be like, hey, listen.
Hey,
It's okay.
listen.
That's just
We
gonna
got
make
you.
him.
It's gonna be okay.
Do you genuinely believe it's all gonna be okay?
I genuinely believe it's gonna be okay after freaking Mr. Samurai came along with his sweet god of the sword. I think it's gonna be absolutely Kexylvania and
Swimmingly.
Keckling. Let's not talk about water, shall we?
you
Yeah,
not
give me a
swim?
persuasion check.
Can you not swim?
You know most of you can't, right?
What?
Persuasion.
Who has proficiency in swimming?
Are you saying that's a special skill?
There is a swim speed mechanic, yes.
Oh, well that's, there's a difference between not being able to swim and being really good at swimming.
Oh, the difference is you guys go down to like 10 movement speed in water.
Still,
Yeah.
that's acceptable.
I've done
My
water
warlock
combat
can
before.
can
That's
actually swim
I've done water
amazingly.
combat. Let's not do that, please. And underwater combat as well. That sucked ass. You ever try casting Firebolt underwater?
So yeah, you try and persuade him, and I will tell you what happens
Oh,
on his
no.
turn.
Oh man, he runs further away.
Oh,
Fuck
no,
you!
Hello, Miss Noble.
Oh, come on. Are you really doing that?
Let's go, Miss Noble.
Well, that's
Well, I
only
gotta
because I'm the
scram-
troublemaker.
Let's go, Miss Noble. You can kill me later.
Yeah, I know. I might. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. No, Aurelia likes Tala.
Wait, are we going to do PvP now?
No, we're not. No, we don't actually have PvP.
Yeah, PvP's been turned off.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
We think.
cast Firebolt
As
at it
far as we
after
know.
kind of just regaining mobility and everything, and after all of that shit, she's pissed the fuck off.
I can imagine.
So I'm gonna use
Surprise
Firebolt on it,
no.
so cantrip. Gast.
Okay, you're using Firebolt.
So was a
That
roll?
definitely hits.
Okay.
And
Oh
roll for
yeah,
damage.
16 plus 4.
Damn it.
What'd
Find
you hear the word? Lies.
The fire flings off, but you're still
Probably somewhat disoriented.
disoriented, and it hits, but not as good as you wanted. But it does recoil in anger and hate.
Hate's a strong word. I think it's nearly dead.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm just thinking what else I can do. Maybe I can't disengage after doing that, right, Gast? Even though it's a cantrip.
Was it an action?
Well, I'm casting a spell, cantrip in this case. I'm just. I don't. Are
No,
cantrips
but
actions or
cantrip
bonus
doesn't
actions?
matter. It tells you in the spell description, casting time, how long it takes. It'll tell you.
Let me double check that.
Yeah, the cleric has special things like that, ones that take a bonus action
Yeah,
instead
it's
of an
one
action.
action. It is one action. It is one action, Gast. That's really all I can do then, because I can't, unless I can move, but I don't think I can, right, Gast?
You can move.
I'm probably gonna back the fuck up now, just like, and I'm just gonna back up, back up, back up, back up. I really just kind of has a fear of these things now after that.
Away. Back away.
Back the fuck up. Fuck
Come
this
help
shit,
me.
I'm out.
Nope.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
There we go.
That
I
is,
was
I
waiting
will
for
accept that. I will accept that. That is perfect for this.
Yes.
Alrighty. So you do your thing, and then it's gonna do its thing. And it's going to, despite the fire, run forth. Biting at...
Henry.
So I, hate
I
to tell
heard
you,
a
but-
very
but I'm,
hard death quack.
Gast?
He kind of just backs up. It doesn't hit.
Noah, your turn.
Alright, okay.
This lucky
That was-
motherfucker!
That was the ultimate fail.
This lucky motherfucker.
Okay.
I swear
So-
it's
You know, it
Angel.
helps when you actually have armor and you're not a squishy magic user that has shit all for AC.
That was
I
an
have
11.
actually really good AC.
I'm moving Madness back so in case he
Was
wants to hear
there-
us.
Was that an 11? I just see 6.
I see it 6.
It has a +5.
oh.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Huh?
ooh.
I'm not giving you guys the pluses on the rolls. I can do that. Now.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
Alright. I think I'm gonna just start my turn the same way I ended my last turn by casting a Sacred
I'm
Flame.
fine. Or no, okay, I'm health-wise fine. That's good at least.
I,
Better now
I,
after that.
I cast Sacred Flame. Target bug.
Go boom.
Dex saving throw, please.
I'll go hopefully boom.
Denied.
Sorry, what was said?
Dex saving
Uh,
throw. Yeah.
Casting Sacred Flame, I need you to roll a Dexterity saving throw for. I'll
Roll
write
the
that.
damage.
Jinkies.
So damage is straight D8. Holy crap! I'm not doing good at this. I will then be using my. Actually, you can go into the damage if you want, and then I'll go into my bonus action.
I need to remember
All
to get my
right,
sorcerer's gear for
the
there.
sacred flame once again flies down, but the explosion isn't as strong. When I say explosion, it's kind of like a cherry bomb,
like-
it's just popping.
It's
Yeah,
a firecracker.
It's not a fireball, like it's just a
Firecracker.
But yeah, it does not fall from combat from that
I
spell.
need to
so-
remember I have empowered spells, for fuck's sake. I need
And
to remember
then-
that.
And then as my double check brain time on these spells, as a bonus action, I am casting Healing Word on myself.
Alrighty, what is your healing word?
I'm trying
Namaste.
let me figure out if Aurelia would be able to hear this, and then I'll just
It'd
figure
have
out
to be
the
in
word.
common, because I don't think others share any of the languages.
We share
Wait, did the
Elvish.
bug end his
Wait,
turn
you know Elvish?
Yes.
in my on my
We've
flame?
discussed this.
Sorry, I was mildly distracted by something you're fully aware of, Gas. Did the bug end its turn?
That is fair. It did. My
Okay.
apologies.
Yeah, it's totally fine. I just want okay. So it passed, so it takes half damage.
Hugo the Father of Frost?
Because
Oh,
we learned his name last time, remember? So it takes
Yeah.
I
2
know
more
that,
damage.
but I'm just seeing the full thing though.
Yeah, he changed it once we figured out who he was.
oh no.
Okay.
No.
I'm I'm letting this effect resolve before I roll to heal myself. And
So yeah, it's still alive.
damn it.
What's your healing word?
Uh,
That
My
was the
healing-
healing word.
my healing word is I mutter a word in Celestial, and do I have to actually say what the word is?
No,
Come
because
on.
Henry.
The word is constellation,
Constellation. I like it.
Alright
and
then.
then I get healed 4. I'm double checking, which I get healed 4. Advanced dice roller, so that I can create 1d4 plus 4.
Hey.
Beautiful. I'm
Roll that
nailing.
beautiful
I'm
footage.
nailing the fucking healing tonight.
You really are, dude.
Cool.
Nice.
That
You
ends my
feel
turn.
The known healing, the power coursing through your body as you cast the spell upon yourself. That was Noah, so it's Immortuos.
All right, I'll finish this later.
Flea on the hair, on
Um,
the hair, on the flea. And
We're gonna throw a Toll the Dead at him, so that's a DC 14 Wisdom.
oh boy.
Right?
Being it's a bug, I highly doubt.
Wisdom?
Let me
Yes.
double check, but I'm 99% sure it's Wisdom. Yeah,
I
it's
believe
Wisdom.
that.
Yep, it's Wisdom.
Does a 13 pass?
No.
Nope.
That's a
Then it
D12.
fails.
That's a 9.
As you call upon the powers and you all hear the tolling bell about above the creature's head. Boom.
That only Aurelia would
As
actually
it-
know.
Kind of goes it freezes for a moment before it starts just collapses down, its limbs losing all power as it just kind of imagine someone like holding up like a bear rug on strings, and then just the strings just snap as it dies.
Hey, we're out of combat. Yay. No, we're not. No, we're not.
Are we? Are we?
Is it
Oh,
dead?
look, alligators.
Oh look, 20 more.
Oh God!
Oh,
Please no!
motherfucker.
Please no!
I'm kidding.
Can't.
So
Bam,
we
bam,
are
bam,
out of
bam,
combat
bam.
right now.
You are out of combat. Unless you
Henry
guys
would've-
feel as though there's an enemy in the area.
Henry would immediately rush in and begin trying to put out the flames.
How big are these flames?
Oh,
The
the
house is on.
flames? They have definitely spread. So they are now about like that.
So you might not want to be
about
standing
like
right there.
Mm.
that. And they're kinda in this area as well.
So I'm gonna go over here, yell around the corner. If you have any important papers in there, you might want to get them because this is burning down.
Tala, stop yelling.
None that matter anymore!
I mean, if you say so.
I'm sorry that my friend surprised you like this. Well, he's not a friend, really. I'm just, it's concerning. I'm only friends
Uh-oh.
with one individual.
Somebody did it
It's
backwards.
slash whisper.
All right.
I
Can we delete comments? Nobody look. That's cheating. Someone delete the
Okay.
comment.
My screen just went black anyway, so.
I'm covering
did
it
the
so I don't
stupid
read it.
command.
Slash
Ugh.
It's
slash
slash
W.
whisper.
W,
Not W.
Not the other way
slash.
Oh,
around.
mother.
No, it's cool.
Can we delete messages? Guest?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's
Fuck.
unfortunate. Yeah, just keep going. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. There you go.
Keep it on a
Oh, no.
river.
He rolled a 1d4. What happens?
He's rolled 2 1d4s actually.
He rolled so many fours.
You rolled.
Alright.
He didn't roll a single 4. He only rolled a bunch of 3, 2, and 2 1s. That's
Aurelia
kinda
just kind of
sad.
like Aurelia's just. Aurelia's still slightly out of it after that. I'm gonna need to get clothing repaired when if we get to a town. Definitely.
Since there
Tala-
doesn't seem to be any
Tala-
saving it, Henry would in fact abandon it. So
Okay.
Alright, sorry, now that I'm done with that. What is everybody doing? Dala's trying to comfort the man who is definitely not comforted.
You probably. If we're having someone do Christmas stuff, it probably should be me. Honestly.
I heard
You come
Christmas
over here
stuff.
and try.
Charisma
You come
stuff.
over here and try.
sits over here with my charisma. Okay.
What is
You
your
do, you do.
charisma?
What's yours?
18.
What's yours? What's yours? What's yours? Mine's
17.
nothing.
So we're even,
You
babe.
guys want to know what Hyugo's is?
What?
It's really fucking good, that's what it is.
Oh no, what is it?
It's really
I'm not gonna
fucking
say. That's the
know.
whole point of me saying that.
Damn
has
it.
anyone-
I
has
wasn't paying
anyone-
attention to any of this. I was busy.
Has anyone thought to ask the man if he was the man that you guys are supposed to be meeting here? Henry would have.
Not
known.
We've
Yes.
yet to.
We should.
I'm still working on calming.
So I can see like
Now.
okay, so if I like look through the window, I can see the flames, right? Like I can see how much time I'd have effectively.
100%. That thing's going down.
Cool. I'm gonna carefully go through
Wonderful.
the window, and I'm gonna rummage the desk, keeping an eye on it. And once it gets like to the door, I'm gonna go right back out the window.
Give me a quick perception check.
Kinda wish I brought my owl in here. Shit. Also, by the way, does Zolvis see the donkey and the cart still? Is everything good over there?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, Zolvis did. Okay.
Yes, he still sees the cart and the donkey.
Perfect. That
The
donkey's
donkey's kind of
unfazed.
moving around the tree.
That donkey is unfazed. That donkey don't give a
Why
shit.
wouldn't you want that donkey back?
The donkey is just like walking around the tree in circles, just nomming.
I didn't say the rope broke.
Thank God. That's why I said it's going around the tree in circles.
Little
Alright,
did we know the
so
donkey knew how to unhitch itself the whole time.
That's a
Oh my
that
God.
was a perception roll of 10. So
Yeah, probably not awesome.
Okay. You're able to find a few papers that seem relatively important by the time the flames reach the door.
All right, I'll take those and I'll go right back out the window.
Is our friend still looking kind of messed?
He is most definitely still worried.
And then I'm gonna be right back, by the way.
I was about to say messed up.
Should
but
we be taking a small
worried is
break?
good.
I mean,
Okay.
the rest of us could still talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool, because I'm gonna get
really-
myself some water, so I will be right back.
All right.
Oh,
Well, I mean, the three of us here could talk.
that we could.
The prize, no
Henry-
one's.
Henry's more so just keeping watch, just in case. Like he
Noah
doesn't-
just sits and lays down against the bush at this point, breathing a heavy sigh of relief.
Aurelia's still just kind of like muttering and Orin because it's again kind of in shock from that.
Mhm.
But just like I hate bugs. I really hate bugs now.
Bugs.
Back.
Jokes on
Bugs
you,
are
Henry.
certainly a
I'm
nuisance.
about
Henry-
to
yes.
not be your
Henry
best
doesn't
friend,
understand a
dude.
single fucking thing either. If you are saying it's not celestial.
I know
swear
it's
to God.
Uh,
I swear to God, it's
I'm
cool.
gonna say to Henry and Celestial, she is agreeing with me that bugs are often a
I'm
nuisance.
speaking in Orin. Remember? You don't know what I'm saying.
Oh, fuck. What?
I thought you were speaking in common. My bad. Okay.
I'm speaking in
Yeah, I
Orin.
thought you were speaking common too. Shit.
All right.
No, I'm in
so,
Orin.
I know,
right.
understand.
but no, Henry's just like keeping a silent watch over everything. You get the sense that you really, really don't want to fight this man in combat.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to make an insight check.
Aurelia,
No,
this-
Tangle, infestation, primal fury.
I roll a nat one. I could take you.
Yeah.
In a
the
fist
sounds
fight.
like she's
I won't even
kind of-
use magic.
Aurelia's just kind of.
Henry,
I can take you.
Henry just blinks.
I
at
obviously
Morpheus and
out
just
of
tilts his
character.
head.
Obviously out of character. I'm nowhere near you.
Oh yes, I know, but I'm just
Okay.
imagining that just happens in character, and Henry just tilts his head like, "I have no reason to fight you." And we're just like, "What? You know I'll lose?" And it's like, "No, I don't kill those that have a good heart."
Oh man.
Oh, the sweetness.
God damn. That's
Aurelia
so
just-
sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. At this point, Aurelia just kind of like has pulled her hair out of the braid it had been, obviously, because it's completely messed up after that. So that
Yeah, probably.
Imagine
Yeah.
later in the campaign, Gas. So you won't kill me, but what about your brother? I'm gonna run him through his dark blackened heart and make him eat it.
Oof.
I like this, man.
To be fair, he did
Yeah.
skin rats alive. Anyway, that's also out of character, and I
Anyways.
made that up on the spot.
Henry just gets to his head and it's like, little rats didn't deserve that.
That's what I said.
Oh, Henry is the most wholesome being, though.
Yes, but
Anyways.
yet again, don't get him angry. Anyways,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Don't get
Aurelia's just kind of calming down at this point and just kind of takes a deep breath before, like, remember, no one here speaks Orin. Only you speak Orin before switching back to calm and just like,
Henry
You know what?
actually kind of walks over to Aurelia real quick and actually kind of just looks down at her. Safe?
Damn it.
I guess more shock.
Henry
Ooh.
blinks
Anything.
again, confused.
Electricity?
Safe?
Too much words,
Yes.
Miss Noble.
Henry just nods and gives her a little smile. Safe. And then he just proceeds to go back to his little watch post.
Anyway, so I'm gonna come over to the group, and I'm just gonna be like, "This is never going to come out."
I'm guessing like I think he can see the large like gash that's or the large with a large rip in Aurelia's like shoulder of her clothing.
Well, that kind of healed over, right?
There more
No, the-
choices
I'm
coming
guessing
over.
there's probably a gash in the actual
There more
clothing
choices
itself.
coming over.
I don't know if the
Henry,
cl-
Henry kind of looks at a mortuous and
Oh
then
wait,
kind of
can't do
just
spellcasting while he's gone.
gestures
And I'm
to
just
the
like,
glass shards that are, I would assume, still in his body.
"Oh, I
with an
thought I
obvious,
cut
like-
myself on them. They didn't stick
You know,
into
like-
me."
Yeah, he cut himself on them.
Because he'd have to
Oh,
pass
okay.
by Tala, and Tala, being the I am alert girlo, would be like, okay, he's passing behind me. He jumped out a window. There's gonna be those are blood stains.
And I'm
Yeah.
just like, I don't really care about the cuts at all. I'm just really
Healing
upset
word.
about about my garment. I'm just like, it's stained. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get this out. By the time I get to somewhere where they could clean it, it's gonna be too late.
Oh my God.
And I'm
More twist,
like,
we're not-
I'm
No,
like
we have a
devastated.
river.
I'm
More twist.
devastated.
You're not the only one who's need to go shopping.
Well,
Honestly,
these are my holy garments. You can't just buy these
It's a
anywhere.
river.
you could get
Boys,
them.
You can't just
boys,
watch
boys,
blood out
is
with
clothing
water.
Really, what we have to be
Believe me,
worrying
I
Is
didn't
anybody
know
dead?
that. No,
Lady.
Then
Leslie.
yes.
I nearly was.
Well,
Thank you very much.
you look like you've been healed with magic. Honestly, are you feeling okay, Miss Noble? Is everything good? Are you good?
Henry kind of just turns to Noah right now and is like, are they always like this?
Yes. Yes, they are.
We constantly
I know.
bickered
You
all
have
the
to
way
get-
up here and through the woods for like 5 days, and that's all Noah heard the whole time.
It's,
Yeah,
essential-
big-
it's something you have to get used to over time. I don't think I ever will personally, but
Henry kind
You
of just
can't.
blinks as like, I don't understand common enough to really know what they're saying. So I
they're
kinda just
arguing
figure it
about
out.
fucking clothes.
It's like you
Like,
can't
don't
just
have to worry about
buy
it.
these,
Did you
Aurelia,
just curse?
with money.
Still?
There's probably some magic to be able to get them out.
How
Language.
surprised are you that I can curse?
Where am I gonna
Not-
find that?
On a
Not
scale
really,
of 1
but
to
it's not-
10,
not
Honestly,
really,
you
it's
know what?
really nice.
You're probably right. We're gonna have to stop by the city on our way back and just see if I can't find a magic tailor or something.
yeah.
And it's at this point that Henry would actually walk up to a mortuist and kind of gesture to his wounds. Safe?
Safe, though upset.
Safe.
I'm just still like very upset about the blood all over my robes, and I'm
Am I
gonna
hearing them say safe?
Yes.
I'm gonna
You guys
take,
hear that
As
from,
far
like,
as we know.
behind
and I'm
the
still
fence?
actively bleeding, right?
100%.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the robes off so I stop bleeding all over them, and I'm gonna put them in my bag.
You have any other clothing besides your
Well, I
robes?
have my under, like my like the clothes you wear under,
Besides-
because what it is, it's basically a raiment that I wear over it, or not a raiment, a vestment that I wear over it. That's the white.
Oh,
in the cloak.
Jesus.
Under it, I have like rough sewn pants and shirt and stuff.
At least
under
Aurelia has
under
an
it.
extra outfit.
I have like the common clothes under it,
Right.
Aurelia does
and I'm
have
just-
an extra outfit. Luckily.
and now I just look like some like blonde, long-haired farm boy.
Aurelia
but-
like
You see, like,
kind of
Title screenplay is Aragon.
and
No.
then
Oh my god.
how do I ask if people see stuff again?
Perception?
No, like, dude, because I don't know, like, without saying it, because I have like one of my neck. I have obviously the
Tattoos.
clockwork amulet's always out, but
yeah.
my second necklace, as I take my cloak off, I would stuff that into my second one. Does anybody see it?
Sleight of hand.
Roll
What do you
What's
think?
passive perception?
Sleight
What?
of hand.
You gotta roll sleight of hand.
Oh yeah, sleight of hand to try and hide it.
Okay.
By the way, I believe that's a welcome back.
That's a natural
Right.
one.
I've
So
been
my
here
I
God,
for
fumble with
about-
it. I fumble with
Everyone
it.
notices.
I've
The
been here
world
for about the last
notices.
6 minutes, but thank you for the welcome back.
Okay.
So, not for nothing, but Henry wouldn't notice it because he's still kind of keeping watch for any more of those creatures.
Aurelia
You
would
get
notice because she was talking with him.
You get the feeling that he's very duty set when it comes to protecting.
Where did I put it? All right. So everybody saw it then.
Yeah.
No, not Henry.
Okay.
And then
Ah,
not Tala.
shoot, where did I
Tala
put it?
definitely. Just myself and
Noah.
maybe Noah. Unless Noah was talking to. If you're still talking to Henry.
Crap. I think I accidentally
not-
misplaced it. Anyway. Shit.
Oh my
I did misplace
God.
it. God damn
What are
it.
you looking for?
I accidentally deleted the description that I had so lovingly written.
Oh, no.
So
That's a big rip.
yeah, I know. Anyway, I'll rewrite it later.
All right.
It is a gold chain with kind of like a black humanoid skull
Oh.
Mm.
that after I fumble with it and fuck up, I'm gonna shove down my shirt.
Aurelia just kind of raises an eyebrow, just like
Paragon, but he's the
Noah is
Shakespeare.
very similar. Noah is very similar. He got like eyebrow raised.
Damn it! I accidentally, man, I accidentally deleted it when I added like the wizard hat and the clockwork amulet. Shit. Oh,
But yeah, really,
well.
it's just like
I'm sorry.
interesting necklace you got there.
Interesting shield you have there.
Touche. It's strange to see. It's strange to see you out of your normal garb.
It's honestly very strange to be out of it.
Can Henry hear any more of the creatures approaching? If there are any more gassed?
Sorry.
Are there any
Creatures
more
approaching.
Are there any more of the creatures that are approaching, or could he hear them possibly burrowed or something?
Not that you can see, no.
All right, so
Or here.
Not of which that you can perceive.
So
You're gonna be
nobody is going
pretending.
over to the guard and asking him if he's the one here for this.
No, we probably should. It's just
You
after
know,
everything.
Tala's sitting there chilling with this guy right
Then
about
again, only
now.
Amortuus and
Oh.
Tala really know about like
He
know
did
that
call
he's there.
out. Did somebody say safe?
Ah, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't put it in there. I found. Okay, I put
As
that
safe
in my
as we
backstory.
can be.
Tala's just sitting there like, yes, it's safe. Me and my friends took care of it. Sorry about the fire.
What fire? Oh, the fire. Let's rebuild that now.
Aurelia walks over to where Tala is, just kind of, but obviously keeping guard after that.
100%. Yep.
Yeah. So, what was the name of the guy again? I don't remember who we're looking for again. I don't remember the name. I forgot to write it down. Gast? Gast?
Why don't you have it written down?
Yes, it's safe and all that jazz.
Forgot about this.
Sorry about that,
Oh,
guys. It kind of went down
So,
again.
we were here to
I'm
deliver
here.
supplies
Can anyone
from
hear me?
Phandalin.
I can hear you, Hales. You're
Phandalin?
good.
Fantastic.
What?
You're from
Gap?
Phandalin?
Yes, we're from
Thank the
Phandalin.
gods. Oh, finally.
Yeah, we were sent to deliver supplies. I'm assuming like who we're for. And your name?
What the fuck?
Tybor. Tybor Wester.
Is that who we're looking for, Gas? Did anyone else remember? I really
Yeah,
wrote
that
it down.
sounds familiar. I'm trying to find my book because I know I wrote it down.
I need to make a note sheet on like everything.
Really?
Artificers.
What?
Zay,
I'm gonna make myself a note sheet
I guess.
as we're talking about this right now.
Did you bring the supplies, or were you
Yes,
just...
we
We
did.
did
Yes,
bring
we
the
do.
supplies, but
Yes,
it
we
looks
brought
like
the
you have a
supplies.
lack of people to give them to.
Well, me, I would be the one you'd need to give them to.
You don't have anybody else? You never had anybody else here? You must be very strong to get all this wood by yourself.
Oh, well, maybe if you notice that one of my buildings is broken down and that we're under attack from giant insect beast things and that my
4 of
camp
them
is
are dead.
completely
Apologize,
deserted,
guys.
That
you would notice
was...
that they lost a few.
That was in fact what I was referencing.
Well, 4 of them are dead.
On.
Okay, yeah, this is... Is your brother the town master?
Yes, my brother is the town master.
Alright, this is our guy.
Yep.
Did you know he's gone dragon crazy?
I don't blame... Wait, dragon crazy?
As in, like, he has not left his abode at all.
Ever.
Since at least we've been there.
Okay.
The reason it's dragon, that's what I'm worried about here.
Yes, we have seen the dragon. It is an ice dragon. As far as we, considering we lost a companion to it early on.
Most sincerest apologies.
I just hope that she didn't. I hope she didn't. She wasn't in pain too long. That's all I hope.
Depends on the type of dragon, but I'd probably assume not because, you know, most dragons... well,
she
they
was
can-
frozen.
I
She got
hope
frozen.
that they are able to be purified.
And Risa was a cleric, Mortuus.
Not the point.
Where are the supplies?
Up on the hill, we didn't bring.
I'm gonna
we didn't
real
bring...
quick use Zolvis to like look for the cart, make sure it's still there.
It's still there.
Perfect. Okay.
The entire cabin by now, by the way, is up in flames.
You know, at least it won't be cold tonight.
It'll be very cold
Of course,
tonight.
that's what you believe.
It's on fire. How could it be cold? It's like
Well,
a
I'm
giant
not
kettle.
sleeping in a fire.
What was the
Why?
name of the? What was the name of the guy again? I just since I finally got my notes up.
Tybor Wester.
Henry would actually start making his way over.
Yeah, Noah's coming up on.
By the way,
behind.
my Wi-Fi is out. I have no app.
Fuck.
Shit. Alright. Actually, I don't trust you yet. Either of you. Or
You
Tala,
can
for
always
that
have
matter.
gas roll for Haley if you can.
Would we prefer to stop there since you're unable to interact with most things, or
Before
Well, we could do
anything-
like some role play still.
before
Yeah.
everything would be done, Henry would kind of ask Noah for a clarification of the situation.
So, basically, we were offered a job. Oh, well, we kind of found the job on a flyer and then just took up on the opportunity. Not the point. This is all in Celestial. I probably should have opened with that. Point being, we had to essentially there's a cart up on the hill to our west that we were assigned with bringing down here. And we were supposed to find the town master of Phandalin, who is the person that's residing in front of us right now. Now you know how to, and now you know everything about where we've been going so far. You're welcome.
Okay. Henry would kind of take that information right now and then look at the burning cabin before he'd look back to the man and then look back to Noah. So is that his home?
Fuck if I know, honestly.
Language. Henry,
Sorry.
Language.
Sorry. Sorry.
Henry would kind of walk over to the man and like tap on the wood to try and get his attention.
Home?
he kind of turns with an angry look. What do you want?
Henry motions to the bedroll that he does have within his pack, and then he looks over towards the burning building, and then he motions back to the bedroll, and then he motions to the man.
And Noah will speak up. I believe what my friend is trying to say is he's offering you his bedroll for a place to sleep while this cabin gets rebuilt.
I suppose that would be something I would be thankful for. Yes.
Henry then immediately turns and like shatters off something quickly to him and is like, "Let him know I'd also be willing to stand guard as well."
And so I'll relay that in common. He'll also basically help us keep guard while we get everything back up and running here. Hopefully.
Oh, well, I'd have to send some people back to Phandalin or even Neverwinter to find people who will work again before that happens. Are you sure you'd be willing to do that?
Henry just bows his head a little bit before he looks to Noah and is like, "All he'd need to do is call me, or however you people do it. Telegram."
All you need is to
Telegraph.
All you need is to contact us.
Well, depending on how good the rations and supplies still are, I'd probably send out immediately if you were all willing to help me get things back and running. I'd be
Considering
in your
course.
debt.
considering after
Sorry,
everything,
guys.
we're willing to help. You gotta go.
More than willing.
All right,
I'm
so
still
I
here,
will
I mean-
say, all right, so we were sent here to deliver supplies.
Must be no
Mhm.
We killed 4 giant insects, which was not at all
Uh-huh.
part of the contract. And now are we volunteering to assist in rebuilding a logging camp that
Or at least
all we
getting
were
help
done?
to get it.
Right. Are we doing this out of the graciousness of our hearts, or are we doing above and beyond and then a little bit more? Just out of
Yes.
curiosity.
Henry kind of just blinks and asks for Noah for a translation.
He's essentially asking whether or not we're going ahead and helping out. Which
As in, are we donating our time and potential risk for free?
Which at least it wouldn't be a bad idea to stop by Neverwinter after everything, truthfully.
Well, we can definitely stop our net by Neverwinter and put up a posting. That would be of no problem at all with me, because that's very easy, and we'll be heading through there anyway.
Well, Henry kind of blinks, is like, well, I fully intend to help him.
do I?
I want to know
This
to
is how
which
we would
degree
help.
we intend to
I said that in
either
Celestial.
give us. Oh,
Okay.
true. I just want to know to what degree we are going above and beyond in service.
I think it'd be nice to at least allow them to get them some help after everything.
Henry,
Well,
then-
are we really leaving the
and-
soul man in a bug-infested wood while we go get
He probably
more
shouldn't be best
individuals, or
alone.
are we escorting him back with us?
no, like I said, Henry's going to be staying here to protect him.
Tala will stay as well.
And Henry, in a unknowingly, like, he doesn't mean it to be sassy, but in response to like Amortuous's question, from what he can gather so far, he would kind of point to the building as to his answer, as that would be what we would be trying to
Repay.
repay.
Yes, we are repaying burning down a building by killing 4
You're claiming
bugs
fear.
out of contract, and also
And we did-
saving this individual's life because he was
We dealt
obviously
with-
hiding in there from the bug that would have eventually burrowed through the floor and ate him.
Henry,
Tala's just sitting there like,
Am I
this
incorrect?
priest is sounding very not priestly.
Am I incorrect though? Am I wrong?
I speak to Tala in Elvish. Yes, exactly.
Aurelia understands that. You should have
Tala
seen what
blinks
we...
is just like, wait a second, you just
Aurelia's kind of in
Ah.
shock as well. You
just like
speak
slowly smiles. It's like,
well, gossiper. But
Okay,
yeah, like Aurelia
so-
Aurelia speaks back to Noah, like, you should have
So
seen what
what-
happened with the orcs.
So, what do we want to have it? Aurelia, Amortuous, and Noah go back to get people, and Tala and Henry stay.
Shouldn't the 2 celestial speakers stay?
Actually, yeah, I should probably stay by Henry, considering
You're
That-
really the translator.
I need to translate basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe
Yeah.
Henry and I stay, and then the 3 of you go get
All right.
help.
That works.
Okay, so I am obviously more than willing to help. At this point, we've done way above our contract, without
Haven't we-
question.
We've done so much above our contract
Each
before.
contract before specifically stated we'd be fighting something. It specifically stated
No,
that.
we didn't.
The one to the okay, so first off, the
We were
one
t-
to the
okay.
to the gnomes, we were supposed to make sure everything was good, and if it wasn't, help. The dwarven ruins, same question. The only one that didn't specifically state, "Hey, there is danger," was the midwife, but even then said, "Make sure nothing's attacking her." This was literally an escort mission that did not say the camp was being attacked by 10-foot tall insects.
Henry kind of
Aurelia
looks at
just-
Noah during all this, and is like, "Are they engaged?"
Oh my god.
Oh
honestly,
no, there's something much worse.
Well, marriage isn't all that bad.
Yes, that's why I said they're much worse.
Are they
oh
exes?
my god, I love this boy.
No, worse.
Could be worse.
What could be worse?
I don't know what's much worse than an ex.
What is much worse? I really want to know.
What does he think we are?
A classic archetypal will they, won't they?
Oh my god.
No.
Fine. Alright. So
I feel like that's accurate though.
it is.
Exactly.
But
that's,
still,
that's-
okay. So I understand everybody here is willing to go above and beyond for service, even though it's completely and totally unnecessary when we've already risked our lives much further than we already have. No offense. Glad you're not bug food. Anyway, I'd be more than willing.
Aurelia just kind of like her hands crackles with electricity, just like.
Are you mad at me, Miss Noble, for stating the obvious that everybody else seems to be neglecting?
Doesn't mean I wouldn't shock you.
No, it
Shock
just
me
goes to
for
say
being
something and
correct.
just stops.
Tala
Anyway.
just looks at the like
All I want to
basically
say,
paramarital fighting here.
all
Henry's
I
Henry's kind
I
of just
would
looking.
like to point out personally that you're the one who started the fire.
I would also like to point out that the
Exactly.
reason we started the fire is because A, there was 4 bugs here. One of them was in the building who almost killed our
Blondie,
companion
hey.
here. 2, the reason you're not dead is because we killed the bug that was in the building.
Oh, for Brisella's sake. Blondie, don't pin the fire on all of us when that was your
100%,
fucking
it was me
that did that.
catching it on fire. Alright? Another thing.
Tala just looks at him as like, that better be the story when we get to town.
It 100% will be the story. You know what else will be the story? We came here to deliver goods and fight nothing that wasn't on the way.
Well, then you could also get your clothing cleaned and never
Yes,
winter.
okay, so I want to state 100% what I'm willing to do without question for completely free. I will either escort this man back with us. I will take a letter to put on a job board stating where they can find them. I'm willing to do both those things. In fact, I'm willing to do them at the same time. What I don't want to be stuck doing is going to town, crying, like doing a town crier thing for workers and labor to rebuild the camp. That out of all of this, I did burn the one building down in defense of not only us as a group, but the person we were delivering the goods to. And then escort them all the way back here, risking another attack by giant insects.
I mean, he's not
Henry.
wrong.
Henry looks to Noel for a translation.
The short version of the story is he thinks we don't owe anything because we've already basically gone out of our contract fighting those bugs. So, and technically speaking, he isn't wrong, but on the other hand, it is. We do kind of have to repay this cabin because. And he just gestures to the fire.
I'm very upset I didn't understand that.
Aurelia just
Go
looks
ahead,
at
be
him.
upset.
Well, not for nothing, but Henry just nods, is like, well, we do have to repay him somehow.
Exactly. You and I are going to stay here and make
Or-
sure.
I've already 100% stated what I'm willing to
That-
do and what I'm not willing to do.
I mean, we could bring him to Neverwinter.
Yes, and then he could get an escort back by paying someone to do it. Unless he wants to pay us to do it. I'm just saying I'm not going to risk my life again for a job I've already completed.
Not like you haven't almost died a couple of other times too.
Yes,
On our
each
first.
one on the jobs that I had specifically stated. This was outside of contract, and we're going to
You were
do more work outside of contract?
You were shot by a crossbow on our first job.
Which was
remember?
technically inside of contract. This is an entirely different quest, so to speak. Our job, if I may be so bold, bring goods to camp. Bring donkey and wagon back to store. Collect payment. It was not bring goods to camp. Fight giant insects. Almost die, which I guess that's always in the contract, so neglect that one. Go back to the city. Be a town crier to bring in more workers for said camp. Escort them back to said camp. And then take the donkey and the wagon all the way back to Phandalin.
I never
That
said we
was
had to
not the
escort
contract.
workers Here.
Are we
I
just
have
going to let
a
them walk
brilliant
back?
idea.
What is okay? Yes. What is
I have
it?
a brilliant idea. Let him Okay, since he's so adamant on burning my house down and not doing anything about it, let him go back to Phandalin. I will gladly accept the help of whatever he is and the kind cleric, of course.
Thank
And
you.
I'm assuming the druid would help as well. I will reward them as I see fit for me getting my people from Neverwinter to here, and he can just not help. That's fine. I don't need him.
Ah, yeah.
So everybody
I
else
just-
is
I just
completely
whisper-
okay,
I'm just
risking their
whispering
lives
Celestial.
for absolutely no reason other
Mm.
than we fulfilled above and beyond our contract. We happened to burn a building down in defense of this guy.
You happen to burn a building down.
You know what? That's correct. I happened to burn a building down in defense
Don't get it
of this
twisted.
individual to not get eaten by bugs. Let me ask you something. If I had stayed completely within contract and never, ever, ever diverted from it, would this man have been eaten by bugs?
We'll never know now, will we?
The answer is yes, and you know it.
No, I don't.
Are you telling me that if we had left that man in that room, the giant bugs would eventually have not burrowed in through the floor like they did into the main room and consumed him?
We would
Alright,
have
they never
found
saw
him
it.
before this would have happened.
Okay, he would have starved to death then.
We would have gone into the room to make sure there was people.
Okay, so wait.
whether-
When I went to go check that room, what happened?
A
The
giant.
fucking
Okay.
bug shot out of it.
Exactly. Let's say we never
we
showed up
took-
ever. We died on the way here. What would have happened to this man?
Henry kind of
Why
just
does
pops
it
up.
matter?
and-
It
Henry
matters
kinda
because I want to make a point here. Everybody assumes.
Henry just pops around the corner and kind of gestures to himself when they say that they all would have died along the way. Is like, I still help.
You did. Okay, did he say that in common?
I enjoy the scribbles, gas.
No. He,
Okay.
he would have necessarily he would have said more along the lines of, I still help.
Okay. If we had
I
never been
help.
contracted to do this, what would
I
have
think that
happened
shows that it's a fire
to this man?
Yes, I agree.
If no one had ever showed up, what would have happened to him?
Why does it matter?
It matters because we're outside of contract, we fulfilled above the contract, and now everybody's trying to make assumptions that because we saved this man, because I burned a building down, that we somehow owe him so much more when we already saved his life, which is way outside of contract. Risking our life fighting bugs was never once stated. The camp was supposed to be 100% intact already, with workers and people here. Instead, there were bugs who
Contract-
tried to eat us.
Did the contract guarantee that 100%?
The contract said we were delivering goods to a camp. We could have just noticed the camp was
This-
empty, left the goods,
this
never
is a
fought the
camp.
bugs, and left you here. That would have been completely within contract.
You know what? I don't want his help anymore.
I don't
Tall is
blame
like,
you.
well, hold on.
I
a
want
second.
somebody
They
to,
were
like...
supposed to come into contact with the brother of the mayor to get confirmation and a note from him saying that we dropped off the goods. If we went back without the note, and then she just like waves her hand.
Is that technically in the contract? We have the letter still, right? From the billboard. What does the billboard letter state exactly? Please.
We do need to
You
get a
want
letter
a word
back.
for word?
I want
do
word
need
for
to-
word because we brought it with us. I want to know word for word.
The logging camp?
Yep.
Yes.
Deep in Neverwinter Wood, along the river that flows west towards Neverwinter, is a logging camp. Every 2 months, Phandalin delivers fresh supplies to the camp, which is run by the half-brother of Phandalin's town master, Harbin Wester. Barthen, the local provisioner, has prepared a new delivery. He needs someone to bear the supplies safely to the camp.
Which we did.
Return to Harbin Wester with a notice of delivery signed by his half-brother, Tybor Wester, to claim your reward of 100 gold.
Okay. So,
Hmm.
100%, I believe that was Noah who said that earlier. You're right. We did need signatures from him.
Tala said that.
Sorry, Tala. I'm sorry. Anyway, now, I would like to state that at no point did it say that we were to defend the camp at all, or go out of our, like, go afterwards without any other secondary contract, go to the city, collect more workers, and have them come back here.
I would like to point out that it does state that we were supposed to deliver the goods safe.
Which we've done.
Have you received the notice signed by me?
No.
I will go back without
And
it.
Technically,
If you
we're
want me
still
to
under
continue...
contract.
Okay, so you cannot make amendments to the contract after it's been signed.
No,
So
you're
are-
right, but I haven't signed anything.
You're right, you haven't signed anything.
Which
So
means the contract hasn't gone into effect yet. Which
You're
means
right.
technically
Not
speaking,
fulfilled.
We're
Which-
not even
are
under
you-
contract.
I also want another thing. So are you trying to tell me that we have to go all the way to, what is it, Neverwinter? What is it? What was the city's name? I'm sorry.
Neverwinter, yes.
Neverwinter? You all the way back to Neverwinter. Get you workers, and the workers have to get here before you'll sign my paper.
Not at all. I'm saying you can go back to Phandalin. I will take the rest of these kind-hearted people, bring them to Neverwinter with me, bring back a contingent of men to help here, and I will gladly give them the reward and my signed notice.
And all of that was
And you can
within
go fuck yourself.
and all of that was within what I said I was willing to do. Why wouldn't you just say that?
Did you not hear the part where they come back? They have to make it back.
Mortos, let's just do it. It's not the worst thing, and you can get your clothing cleaned in Neverwinter.
I'm just muttering in Celestial at this point.
I am like
Fucker.
I
Tell
I
us
don't
if
understand
you're
why
saying
everybody's
the
mad at
same
me for
exact
being
thing.
right.
Henry kind of
It's
just
how
looked
you've gone up. It's how you've gone about it. And
How
your
I've gone
attitude.
about it. Okay,
You're
so
really
being very
Can I-
unpriestly.
Can I dick?
all of you were 100% willing to do this completely with no reward afterwards. That's what I was gathering. Yes, you're
Henry-
nice people who are willing
Henry's-
to risk life
Henry-
and limb
Henry speaks up in common for the best.
for the best.
Thank you.
Risking our lives for
really just, like,
absolutely
can I-
nothing is for the best.
Gas, can I do something? Ask if I can do something. Can you really send a blast of air towards the Mortos just to kind of get him to shut up right now?
What are you wanting to do?
Are you
Just a
going
blast
to
of air.
like harmless blast of air?
A harmless blast of air, yes, of course. Would it be okay, guest?
Give me a second.
Why are we
Me?
trying to provoke a mortuous? Henry's just here trying to calm everything down.
I
He
want
doesn't
to
understand
know
what's going
why
on.
no
There
one is
a spell
logically
that is
countering anything.
specifically used for something like that, and you don't have it, so no.
I want to know why no one is logically debating me and instead is just trying to either like just say, "Oh, it's because it's what good people do." Well, sure, good people do
We're
things
going to
all the
need
time.
notes. We're gonna okay, Mortuous. Deep breath, please. Let's all just take a deep breath. It feels weird to be the one to be the mediator, 'cause it's normally not me. That's normally was Enrisa. Anyways,
Tala just looks at her like, I try.
thank you, Tala. How about this? As we said, we'll bring Tybor to Neverwinter so he
Mhm.
can gather workers. We can all get resupplied, cleaned up after everything, considering everything that has just happened. Once he has all the workers he needs, escort them back here safely so they can get back to work. We'll get our notes signed and then we can return to Phandalin.
Night, Dad.
Anyone disagree with that? Just like a straightforward plan.
I disagree personally on one thing.
Yes?
I don't want the asshole.
So, what you're saying is you want the entire group to break up from around me, correct? Is everybody in the group willing to do that?
Henry immediately shakes his head.
Well, okay, how
Yes or
about this?
no?
He can come, but he's not getting anything extra.
Henry kind of just raises his hand as he says, I'll split what I get. He doesn't say that, it's what he, like, gestures with.
Now,
I'm willing to give some
I
more
feel like it's
thing.
you and me, sir, who are the only ones with any kind of issues here. So, I want to hear from your side of the story because I've been going off this entire time, and at no point has anybody made any logical debate as to why I'm wrong. They instead are trying to be goody-goody about it. Now, why am I wrong?
Yes, you've wronged me.
How have I wronged
Burnt
you?
down my house. You technically illegally entered, and you're saying you're saving me when you literally ruined the last thing I truly owned of this entire camp.
Would you have preferred me to leave you there?
No, because that insinuates you wouldn't have cared and you would have preferred me to die.
No, that's not what it means. It means I would have valued my life over yours, which is fair.
No,
Yes.
that's selfish.
Is it
Goes
really?
Just and there's like that's kind of
Yes.
selfish, really.
Right, so, okay, listen.
Can we just
I just want to know why everybody wants to do a whole bunch of free stuff for killing 4 giant bugs who almost killed 2 of us out of contract.
You assumed it would be free.
Yes, I did, because nobody said otherwise, but everybody was
We
saying
didn't-
it
we
as if
were
they were
getting-
going
we
to be
could-
free.
We were getting to that.
we were
You were getting
to
to
there.
that, so we were going to reel him in and then tell him a cost that he would not be able to refuse. One person was either going to get taken advantage of the other. I just wanted someone to tell me why, 1, it was worth risking my life for, and 2, how I was wrong for saying it's not out of
You've already
contract.
risked your life.
I have. And we're going to go all the way back and come back in obviously bug-infested woods. Which, why are we bringing more people back here when we don't even know if it's clear?
This operation has been going on for 20 years and I've never had a bug attack.
Yes, and now it needs to be investigated before we bring another 20 people here to get eaten by bugs.
Are you a bug expert?
No, I'm saying that if there's one, considering
I'm
there
a
was one, there
druid.
was more. Okay, so Druid. Tala. Would you, in your professionalism, say that after killing 4 of the giant insects, there would be almost no chance, or at least very minimal chance, of more of these insects coming in and attacking the workers repetitively? Again, because nobody's going to be back here for another 2 months.
I mean, if there's no one here in the first place, why would they come back?
Because there's going to be people here. We're going to Neverwinter to
How
get
would
people.
they know that?
Because
would the
how'd they
bugs
know
know
people
that
were
there's
here in the
someone
first
here?
time? How did they know in the first place? They
Because
said
of activity. If there's no activity,
okay, so when we bring the people back here, what's going to happen? Are they all going to sit here?
They may have moved on. May have moved.
exactly. Migration patterns there.
Okay, so what I'm asking you is a yes or no, or like a percentage. Is there minimal risk to people we are bringing here that they are not going to get consumed by bugs?
Hold on, I hear typing. Is someone typing something I can't see?
Yes, give me a moment.
Because all I want is someone to, like, stop saying, oh, you're a bad person for not risking your life or the lives of
That's
others you
not what
bring
I was-
here.
That's
I want someone
Not what I
to
was saying at
debate
all.
this with me and figure out what would be the most logical course of action.
The most logical course of action is helping these people and getting this whole camp back in order after just gesturing to the fire.
Yes, the fire. That was directly my fault, and in no way was in either the defense of myself or others. Sure, that was in no way in defense of myself or others. Sound good?
Henry kind of just raises a hand tentatively before he just points to the window, and then kind of just tilts his head and asks, "No, run faster."
I don't even get the question, actually.
what?
No run faster for me to jump out the window when there was a bug
Yeah.
on the other side?
Well, it wasn't even focusing you first off. It was out of character because he can't talk as fluently common. It wasn't even focusing you first. It was focusing her, and she immediately.
You have a
went down.
translator.
Yes, I know, but I'm.
he's
But he couldn't
explaining
really-
it to her.
So you
the
don't
point
have to,
was
like,
couldn't-
redo it.
Yeah. So the whole question there is that yes, theoretically speaking, that was in self-defense, and admittedly, there's no way that he'd get this, and it sounds like Henry's just being Henry. But
Mm.
at the same time, he's asking like, well, if that's the case, you didn't really need to use the fire. You just needed to run faster.
You know, I like how this person thinks.
Because necessarily speaking, it didn't even go for you first. It went for her.
Because I attacked first.
Precisely. So you were safe from harm.
So you
the
wanted
fire
me
was-
to not use a fireball or use any kind of spell in which I have in my capacity to try to defend my party. Is that what you're making the assumption of?
Henry just nods and is like, for you see, she is still okay. And even
Yes,
if she
she's
hasn't
still
killed you,
okay, because it turned its focus to me directly after it almost killed her.
I
Well,
mean,
I mean, not necessarily. It's still
Not
had its focus.
necessarily. It was looking at me.
it was.
It
Well,
did turn
I
its
wouldn't have-
focus to me after Aurelia went unconscious. That is 100% true.
Precisely, and yet if you had still run, then it would have had to return its focus to her, and she would have been back up on her feet.
Assuming that, let me
That
look.
it wouldn't have attacked.
I already
assuming
deleted
it
the
wouldn't
turn
have-
order.
Assuming it wouldn't have attacked him.
I just realized.
And assuming that, okay, so it would have went me, and then Noah was before me. So that is totally not even how it would have worked out. You would have taken a hit, and you probably would have died.
On
Who are we
my
talking about
watch,
here?
you wouldn't have.
By the way,
Anyway.
did anyone type in like 20? Because if they did, I've completely missed it.
No.
No, we haven't.
No.
Yeah, I just.
Okay.
Nobody's been typing in 20.
So no, wait, no. If it was.
So
if it
you're...
was-
Okay.
So no,
So,
it was. It
was-
was a mortuous, and then it was my turn, wasn't it? So then I would have dashed up. So then it would have been
Hang on.
both Nyx and then no Tala.
Me. No, it went. So here's what it. So it went Tala, me, Nyx.
The creature.
No,
Well, where was the creature's turn then?
the creature was. Let's see. I'm looking at rolls again. Say if we do after my roll, my first. Okay,
Yeah,
so
because the bug went after Aurelia did,
Uh-huh.
because Aurelia was knocked the hell out, and
Yeah.
then it was I used my turn bringing her back up.
Yeah.
At this point,
So,
we
okay.
are arguing outside game semantics.
yeah, we are.
But
we
I'm
are.
just saying. Okay, so Bug is in the house, 10 feet from my face. Just
Mhm.
knocked Aurelia the fuck out. Stares at me. I put a line of fire on the floor so it can't come at me because I have to, one, run away from it while I'm in its reach through a door I'm not sure I'm gonna make through.
Is 10 feet in its okay?
Yeah.
Because he had to make a difficult terrain.
The only reason it ran away is because it was terrified. And what was it terrified of? I don't know. Maybe the fire?
Fire.
Well, Henry kind of just turns to the building right now and is like, kind of just shrugs like, okay, yeah, you have a point there.
I'm just saying.
But then he kind of just turns back to the fire and then just looks at a mortuous and then back to the fire and then back to a mortuous. Then he looks to Noah and then he just says, well, shouldn't he have a way to deal with the fire?
The fire. Okay, so he did.
And I just
Am I the only one
shrug unknowingly.
with an ice spell? But and again, I don't think even my ice spell would do much.
I'll make a mental note that apparently I need to.
At this point, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Beforehand, probably. Right now, no.
anyway.
Probably
Wow.
not. Well, then again, I was unconscious for.
For a good portion of the fight.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
it's not even along the lines that Henry's mad at a mortuous. He's just trying to understand his thought process because he doesn't necessarily understand the thought process of the ends justify the means. So he's kind of sitting there. He's like, like, yeah, you did that thing.
I did
and
do
it
that.
Well,
certainly helped us.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, we don't know.
there a
We don't
different
know.
way to go about the thing that could have yielded different results.
So you're
Possibly,
saying
we
that
don't
in the
know.
middle of combat, I'm supposed to do something just hoping it works instead of something I already know works against the bugs. Right? Is that what you're saying?
Henry kind of just shrugs again. And he's just like,
Listen, at no point am I incorrect. But at the same time, I've already stated I'm willing to help. I just don't want to be risking my life for nothing. So what is it I'm risking my life for?
Henry kind of just blinks there for a moment before he ponders on that for a moment before he turns to Noah and he just asks, well, actually, no. he doesn't really say anything. He just sits there for a moment as he contemplates what would a Mortuus really be risking his life for. It's just like, I'll get back to what Henry comes up with an answer for there because he doesn't actually know how to answer that. So
Does Henry even know the names of everyone yet, or just only
No.
Noah?
he doesn't even know Noah's name. He'll be like at this point he should practically refer to him as Little Muffin.
And it's just
He doesn't even know what his
it's
name is.
like it's like I'm sure he said my name before, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask.
I've definitely said more to us.
Yeah, like my name's
You
been said.
assume
I've
that
said
he-
Aurelia.
You
Yeah.
assume that
No,
Henry-
you've probably said Miss Noble a billion times.
I also did say Aurelia a few times.
He did.
You assume Henry's knowledge of common is that strong. It is
True,
not.
because I
Anyway,
have been talking pretty
I have
quickly.
we could actually do some research in Neverwinter to on those bugs to see if they do have a movement pattern, and if they do, or if they like to stay in one area, we can make a better guess on that to see if we can at least get a different camp started somewhere else, maybe closer to Phandalin. That would be safer.
Yeah,
Henry
basically.
Henry would quickly chatter with Noah real quick and is like, theoretically talking, I have no use for any gold or any sort of rewards, so that could all go to him as well.
You know what gold is good for? Better equipment.
Agreed. And then you just see
Besides
Henry's
that, you know what?
Well,
You know what? I'm not gonna.
yeah.
And I'm gonna be completely honest with everybody out of character for a moment. The
Yeah.
reason I'm so peeved is because one, it was, we did fight a bunch of stuff we weren't supposed to, but honestly, that's normal at this point.
That's normal.
Well, yeah,
at
that's-
this
I'm
point.
just kind of like,
D&D.
yeah, but like, I'm like even for a Mortuus, like,
Wait, we're
this is like
fighting.
our fourth mission. It's like it's normal at this point to fight something we weren't
Yeah,
necessarily
it's
supposed to.
normal for Aurelia and a Mortuus.
And it's normal for like us to go out of our way to like save people because
Help
we
people.
went out of our way with the dwarves at the dwarven ruin with the orcs because we had cleared it like we were technically contracted, and then we saved them from the orcs, losing Rahul,
Considering they were going
which
to
is
kill us.
still in the back of it. More to it. Well, actually, we killed everybody, and the other one was in the building. We were very safe from them. But anyway, they killed Rahul, which is also still in the back of his mind. Like,
And Aurelia's too.
yeah, like, are we just going to lose more people doing extra
Then again-
things?
Okay.
Plus, I'm
No,
also
now
upset-
I get it, because the Mortuus is now thinking, is this how we're going to lose everyone again?
like I've got a little bit of trauma as
Mm.
well. And then also,
then
as
again,
a side
I
note,
almost died there too.
my raiments, like given me from the church that are irreplaceable to me, are fucking fucked. So like nothing but bad shit so far, and I just want someone to tell me why it's worth my time and risking everybody in the party's lives.
Because actually, now thinking about this, yeah, Aurelia thinks about it too. Because then again, that same time, Aurelia almost died as well.
Yeah. So I just
did
want to
go down.
know.
Henry kind of looks to the both of them, not understanding what they're talking about, but he actually sees the aura of sorrow around them, and he kind of just turns to Noah and asks, have they recently lost someone?
I don't know how recently, but I know it's not been just one.
Henry
Multiple.
kind of just looks at the both of them for a moment, then back to Noah, then back to the burning building, then back to the both of them, then back to Noah.
And
And
at
he
this
kinda just
point,
steps-
I'm just exasperated, and I'm just gonna lean against the log pile and be like, whatever everybody else wants to do.
And it's at this point
Fine.
that he kind of just look at Noah, and then he just kind of motions to the two of them as he'd say, "Tell him it's okay if they don't."
And I am just like, I'm gonna take like my thumb, and there's a lock on my pendant,
I wish it were that
Clockwork
easy.
pendant.
yeah, the clockwork amulet, and there's a lock there, and I'm just kind of like, circle my thumb on it, and
Yeah.
just kind of
And
anxiously.
at
Chips
seeing
Chips kind of climbed out of the bag onto Aurelia's shoulder and really just like, was just like,
at,
I'm glad
at
you're okay.
seeing Mortuus do that, Henry kind of gets a familiar feeling as he actually takes out what looks to be a small little scroll.
And
Very
it really-
weird for a fighter to have on before he kind of just looks down at it real quick. Noah, could you actually roll a perception check?
Yeah, and Aurelia is also gripping her the handle of her shield or the strap of her shield that's
I
on
would
her back,
actually,
which is
I would
definitely
actually
strange for
like,
a sorceress.
I
What's
would
up?
actually like Henry to make a similar roll regarding
Okay.
hand fiddling and perception.
Oh shit! Did I do that wrong?
Yeah, you have to. Yeah,
You can
you
literally
did-
click on one. Like
you
there's
can
one
you
called
can
perception.
click on the thing.
We'll just keep
in
the
the sheet.
6. We'll keep the 16 and your. What is your perception modifier? What would you add to your modifier in perception?
Perception is wisdom. Wisdom is 1, so that would be 17.
Yeah,
That's not a bad one.
not bad.
Okay,
Alright,
I'm gonna
so
do
you
a thing. Hang on.
Okay, so at everyone kind of fidgeting around a little bit, you would all actually see that this scroll seems to bring Henry equal parts joy and sadness.
Mm.
As he kind of just looks down at it for a moment before he looks back up at Amortuous. And there's sort of an understanding light in his eyes as he just puts the scroll away. Don't have
And Henry would probably catch the little. Actually, I'll just DM you with the thing.
Okay. And Henry would actually say to Amortuous, no reason. Can just leave. We'll pay later.
I can't just leave by myself. I will
I would,
probably
Amortus,
die.
I would travel
And,
with you. You know that.
Henry gestures to Aurelia. Both suffered greatly. Don't have to stay if can't.
Anyway,
Aurelia just kind of grips the the strap of her shield a little bit more, just like.
Henry smiles at the both of them. We'll see you both again.
and at this point, I'm just like exasperated and just
Angry.
realizing I went off and it wasn't necessary, and I'm just like,
I'm too much of a tsundere to I don't want to lose anyone again.
and I'm just gonna stand up and be like, all right,
Aw.
we're going to Neverwinter anyway. We'll figure it out on the way there. Are we leaving the supplies here, or do you want to take them with us?
I would like confirmation on what's going on.
We're going to Neverwinter. Are you coming, or you'll be escorted back should we find that it will be safe to bring people back?
Yeah, let's bring the provisions.
Fine. All right. What time is it?
Henry just smiles at everyone, and you get the slightest radiant sense from it. It's such a nice smile.
Anyway,
Aw.
Cuteness.
what time is it?
And
It
that-
is. It is about. It's been about 2.5 hours since we started.
I meant like, what is it? Are we spending the night here, or what are we doing?
it is closing in on
Nighttime.
like late afternoon.
Okay. All right. So
okay.
late afternoon. So we'll probably stay here
a
for the night
yeah.
and move on in the morning.
To that end, Henry would actually start making a little campfire.
Do you want to like make it like here since there's already tents?
Yeah, that's the idea. That was actually exactly where I was going.
Ah, perfect. Like, we think quite alike. You know that?
It do be like that.
I feel
though.
like
Okay,
Henry and
so-
Amortuous are gonna get along.
Yeah. And, you know, one last time before everything is said and done, Henry just walks up to Amortuous and kind of just pats him on the shoulder with a big grin. Safe. And then he just goes to start making that campfire.
Well,
Aw.
technically speaking, we have a bunch of fire right here. We could, if we could find a way to get it over there. At least you won't have to use any like flint or steel.
This is where we're gonna end the campaign.
Yeah.
Oh, end the session.
Session is done, please.
Oh, listen. Oh man, that was good. I
That was
love
that was an interesting.
That role play at the end was a lot of fun. I had a good time with
Yeah.
That was good. That was good, yeah.
that. Anyway,
All right, so everyone, thank you for tuning in to the stream. Gakman is too tired to do the outro, so I'm doing it once again.
Do
thank
not
you
if
for-
you
forget to go
throw a
check out our
sponsor in
sponsor,
there,
Rage
I will
Shadow
kill you
Legends.
all. God damn it! I knew it. As soon as he said I was too tired, I'm like, this is a trap. This is a trap. Oh. Anyway.
I love this party.
Thank you all so much for showing up.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag not
Hashtag
sponsored.
not sponsored.
Thank you all for showing up
Hashtag
for
somebody
this.
sponsor us, please.
Hashtag somebody love me. My name's Amortuous.
Hashtag Roll20, please sponsor us. Anyway. Shit.
Oh my god, if only.
Dude, if only. Anyway, oh my god. This has been Icespire, DM'd by Gast. As always, does an amazing job. And this is, you know, we got our crew here, all of our guys here. Everybody say bye as we outro the hell out of this.
Adios.
Bye, everybody.
Peace out. See you next Friday.
It's been entirely quiet.